Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome here for Holloway's Park for one of the last few remaining matches here at Holloway's Park. Not only this season, but hopefully with a bit of luck for good for Slough Town as we see some more work going on that new ground being built in Arbor Vale. So one of the last few teams to come here is Hungerford Town. They're here today. They're looking to get into the playoffs and cement position. They had a bit of a defeat on Saturday, lost 2-3 at home to Dunstable. This is Rebels Radio, bringing you all the action from this game between Slough Town and Hungerford. We'll run through the teams with you in a second. We're brought to you by MyFC, which is myfootballclub.co.uk, who are the sponsors. Also, the co-sponsors are the Slough Town Supporters Trust, and you can get on their website at sloughtownsporterstrust.co.uk and have a wee little browse, as they say. Joining me on the commentary today is Will. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine. I've been working in the rain this morning, and then it come here. It's gorgeous, beautiful sunshine, and now the clouds are just coming over. Thankfully, the sun's gone in, and we can see what's going on. So, one of the last few games, only a couple more games next Saturday is Chippenham at home, and then after that, the sponsored walk day. So we'll get the sponsored walk in quickly now, because I will be doing the sponsored walk. If you do want to donate, if you do come to games, and you know roughly where we sit, come down and say hello and give me some money. That would be great. It will all go to the charity. Don't worry, it's safe as that. And the sponsored walk is going to take in all the grounds that Slough have played in recently. So it's going to start at Windsor. It's going to go to the Dolphin Stadium, which used to be the big co-op on the roundabout. It's going to Belfast Avenue. It's going to Wexham Park. It's going to Arbor Vale, where the new ground is. And then it'll finish off here in Beaconsfield. There will also be a presentation evening after the game on that game, the 16th of March. It will start at 6 o'clock in the clubhouse here at Beaconsfield. So if you're planning on coming down and making a game, make it the 16th. You can give me some cash. You can enjoy the presentation evening, and you can we'll see who gets the Player of the Season award. You got an idea who you would vote for?
I'm pretty sure who I know I'm going to vote for. For me,
don't tell anyone.
It's between two players. One who's come back this weekend, and the other one who's played the majority of the game so far. Yeah,
that's narrowed it down, isn't
it?
God, blimey, you don't need Jessica Fletcher to work that one out, do we? So we'll run through the teams with you today. Hungerford look like they're going to be in their strange change strip of red shirts, red shorts and red socks. In goal is Paul Strudley, 2 Gary Horgan, 3 Reece Tyler, 4 James Rusby, 5 and captain is Matt Day, 6 Scott Reese, 7 James Clark, 8 Ian Herring, 9 Stephen Brown, 10 I think it's Gary Preen, not Garin as it says on here, 11 is Alan O'Brien. Substitutes for Hungerford are 12 Harry Goodger, 14 Mark Draycott, 15 Mike Jones, 16 Dyke John and 17 is John Boardman. For the Rebels, Mark Scott is back in goal for Slough, and so he's back after missing Saturday's game at Kettering. 2 is Sean Fraser, 3 Jai Dillon, 4 and captain is Guy Hollis, 5 Tom Williams, made a recovery from that injury on Saturday which forced him off, 6 is Ryan Hope, 7 Lewis Putman, 8 Nathan Webb, back from holiday, came back today. His first thing he's done is come straight to the football ground. That's what we like.
Nice bit of commitment there.
9 Charlie Empine is last game for Slough before he heads back to Dubai. 10 is Scott Harris, 11 Warren Harris. Substitutes for the Rebels, 12 is Adam New, 14 Jake Parsons, 15 George Short, 16 Lee Barney and 18 is Gherkin Gockman. And Will, what do you expect from today? Hungerford are a good side. They're strong defensively, got some good forwards.
Very good defensively, and they showed that about 2 weeks ago when they beat us 1-0. And ever since then we've been struggling to score some goals, so hopefully today we'll see a couple more goal mark action in favour of Slough, and hopefully a couple of goals will be good to see. But personally I'm not too confident on getting a result, but I hope I'm proved wrong. Yeah,
I think that the management team and the last 5 or 6 games have concentrated a little bit more on the defensive side of the game, and because they know they've got players who can score goals, but I think they're trying to get the balance right. As there's nothing to play for, this is the time to do it in competitive games, because you don't really get to do that in pre-season friendlies. So I think that's a good idea. They've been working on not conceded that many goals, and before they were scoring lots of goals and conceding lots of goals, and there's only a couple of teams in our league that have actually conceded more than Slough, and Bideford, who are in the bottom 2, have conceded less goals than Slough.
Yeah, I believe so. So, if we're looking at the last couple of results, we've only let in 4 goals in the last 5 games, which is quite good for this league. So it's hopefully signs of improvement. Just need to try and find that balance between defence and attack, because in those last 5 games, we've only scored 1 goal.
Yeah, and I mean, if you look at the total for the season, 62 goals for and 69 against. So if you take out the fact that we've only conceded 4 goals in the last 5 games, that would mean we've conceded 64 goals in 36 games. So definitely the managers are heading it in the right direction, just about getting that balance right. If you're looking in the Southern League Premier table, Redditch currently sit top. They've increased their lead after Saturday's games, where they won 4-1 against Bideford. Poole Town losing at home to Stratford. So Redditch now top of the table with... they played a game more than Poole, but 4 points in front. The matches for today are Bideford versus Dorchester, Biggleswade versus Histon, Cambridge City versus Hitchin, Chippenham versus Cirencester, Dunstable versus Chesham, Frome versus Porton Rovers. Apparently it says on here Kettering versus Bedworth is postponed.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
King's Lynn versus St Neots, Merthyr versus Redditch, Slough versus Hungerford, Stratford versus Leamington, and the Big L Jurassico, I believe it's classed as, because of the Jurassic coastline down the area, is Weymouth versus Poole, and that is 8th versus 2nd, and there's not a great deal separating those two sides. It's normally the biggest attended game of our league in general.
Other than possibly Dorchester, Weymouth, I think usually gets over 1,000, but yeah, it's got to be right up there with some of the biggest attendances. We're going back to the top of the table, Redditch, who are currently 4 points clear. They might be getting a points deduction.
But they will be getting a points deduction. They're just not sure.
Appealing it, but it looks like they probably will be. I'm not sure how many it will be, but at the moment they are clear at the top.
Yes, indeed. So we're a couple of minutes away from kick-off. We'll run through the 2 teams with you again, just to let you know that this Saturday I can just see the players are just in the tunnel waiting to come round. The next game is this Saturday, where it's home to Chippenham. So we're waiting for the referees and everyone to come up, run through the teams. In for Hungerford Town, in goal is Paul Strudley, 2 is Gary Horgan, 3 Reece Tyler, 4 James Rusby, 5 and captain is Matt Day, 6 Scott Rees, 7 James Clark, 8 Ian Herring, 9 Stephen Brown, 10 is Garen Preen, 11 Alan O'Brien, substitutes 12 Harry Goodger, 14 Mark Draycott, 15 Mike Jones, 16 Dyke John, 17 is John Boardman. For the Rebels, Mark Scott makes a welcome returning goal, 2 Sean Fraser, 3 Jai Dillon, 4 Guy Hollis who's captain, Tom Williams 5, 6 Ryan Hope, 7 Lewis Putman, 8 Nathan Webb, 9 Charlie Empire, 10 Scott Harris, 11 Warren Harris. Substitutes for the Rebels, Adam New is 12, 14 Jake Parsons, 15 George Short, 16 Lee Barney, Gherkin Gockman wears 18. The referee today is Mr. Michael Lowe. His 2 assistants are Andrew Senior and Nick Blogg. And what's your view? I thought Adam New on Saturday played very well for only his 2nd game with the Rebels.
Yeah, considering he's quite young, he's still only 17, I believe. He was very solid in that game. He didn't look like he had any nerves at all. He looked like he fits into the team quite well, so hopefully it's a sign of things to come. Hopefully he'll be here next season. I'm not sure if there are any plans on that just yet, but it was a welcome addition to the sides on Saturday.
Yes, and if you do want to get in contact with us here at MyFC Rebels Radio, is that Twitter handle, at MyFC Rebels Radio, all in lowercase, all one word. Also, if you're listening on your laptopy tufa, the thing that has the internet on it, a laptopy or a desktopy or whatever it is that you kind of listen to, you should have a little bit, as you've clicked on the thing, that as you're listening, there's a little box underneath that says comments. You can comment. Apparently it comes through to us, and if you're listening, we'll read you out an Easter greeting. As we haven't got any eggs or anything to dish out, but if you want to get in contact, we'll give you an Easter shout out.
The little box on the right hand side of the video, as you look at it.
Is it?
Right there, you'll see it if you look. It's hard to find.
There you go. We're just waiting for the referee, Mr. Loads, to. Oh, they're just going through shaking all their hands, and it's the sun. The sun just coming back out as the sky is just getting a little bit bluer here at Holloway's Park, almost as blue as Paul Strudley's goalkeeping kit. I think on the other week when we played Hungerford away, he wore a lovely luminous yellow outfit. Today he's in I presume you'd call that as a light blue, maybe with a hint of turquoise, maybe.
It's very blue.
Very blue. Mark Scott is he's recovered. His girlfriend's obviously done those massages that we asked her to do. She's got Mark Scott back and fit, and he's like the Jolly Green Giant today, isn't he?
Yep, with his nice black football boots on.
Which is nice, and all the fans are just Slough would look like they're going to shoot from right to left. It looks like Hungerford will take the kick-off, and the fans are just making their way round as they've all come past us today. They're all just looking rather pensive, just waiting for the referee, Mr. Lowe, to get the game underway. Hungerford just waiting for we're all just waiting for the referee. I know what he's waiting for. Just making sure the goalkeepers are okay. I'm okay. It's right. Yeah, fine. Get on with it. Go now. He's going to get his start off in a minute. I know that Hungerford time waste, but this is ridiculous. There you go. That's the kick-off there. And Hungerford immediately on the attack, looking for O'Brien. It all comes to Fraser. Fraser makes a terrible mistake. He's made a handball already in the first 7 seconds. It's a free kick to Hungerford on that far-hand side.
Yeah, the ball just bounced up awkwardly onto his hand there.
And it looks like it's going to be Garin Preen who will take the free kick for Hungerford. And Hungerford immediately got a chance to get some early pressure on. They scored that early goal in the reverse meeting just a few weeks ago. So Preen standing over this free kick. Hits it low. It's gone all the way to the back post. And it's Guy Hollis who's got the initial clearance. Comes out to Putman. Putman just turns. Being chased down by Herring. He's still got the ball as Putman plays the ball down the line, looking for the run of Ryan Hope, but it's come through to Tyler. Tyler with a lofted clearance high into the sky. Underneath it is Nathan Webb. It falls kindly to Herring. Herring trying to release Clark, and Clark can't get a touch to that. It's just gone out of play, and it will be a throw-in, and immediately Hungerford try and pin the Rebels in. And it looks like Guy Hollis will go. Oh, it's going to be Jai Dillon with the throw. Dillon's throw, looking for Empire. It's been hit forwards by Horgan. It's come to the chest of Brown. And then it comes out to Williams. And Williams and Dillon get in each other's way. And Stephen Brown does well. Keeps the ball on. Comes through to Preen. Preen down the byline. Gets a good cross in. It's been left by Alan O'Brien. Left for the left back there. And that's only in danger of damaging the corner flag, that one, I'm afraid. Not the best effort there by Tyler, but it's out of play for a goal kick.
Nice early start of Hungeford playing those low crosses into the box. So you've got fairly short strikers, so I think playing on the ground will probably benefit them.
As just waiting for Mark Scott to place the ball down and just get the game back underway. Hungerford got a few flags here today and some fans, brought some fans with him. Long kick by Mark Scott. It's been headed away by Matt Day. Comes through to Preen. Good control by Preen in the just inside the Slough half. Chased down by Nathan Webb, and Webb's just caught Preen and taken his boot off. And it's a free kick to Hungerford. And Hungerford seem to be playing with a smile on their face.
Yeah, they look
just waiting. I think they're waiting for a ball. That's what it is. There you go.
Obviously, they've still got playoff aspirations, and they're right in the mix at the moment. A good result here would see them push into that top 5 into those playoff places.
Yeah, Matt Day will take the free kick if he can get the ball to stop rolling. It's just inside the Hungerford half. As Day takes a long kick into the box. Guy Hollis underneath it for Slough, heads it away. Then flicked on by Scott Harris. Comes through to Warren Harris, but it's come off Herring. And then Warren Harris picks the ball up, trying to make a run past Alan O'Brien. But O'Brien tidies up. And then Lewis Putman chasing here with Strudley. Strudley has to come out of his area to clear the ball. Goes to the halfway line where Preen's beaten to the ball by Fraser, but comes down and flicked on, looking for the run of Brown. Brown up against Hollis, and Hollis has to head that ball away and out for a throw-in on the far-hand side by the T-bar area. And Slough under a bit of pressure here at the moment, Will.
Yeah, but this throw comes in quickly. It's played back to the thrower.
Out to Clark. Clark heading, and it comes nicely to the far bit. It's a good save there by Mark Scott. And the save from Gary Preen, and Scott got down well. And the ball just came through to him. It was lucky that he got the ball. I think it was well left by Brown, and it came through to him. And he shot straight away. It was a good save.
Yeah, I think Hungeford took the throw in quickly and caught a couple of Slough players napping. Found a couple of gaps in behind.
Yeah, Preen to take the corner on that far hand side. looking for an in-swinging corner. Plays it deep into the box. Matt Day and Charlie Empire going. It comes off Charlie Empire last. It's out for another corner. And Slough got to be careful because the only goal of that game earlier in the month was a 1-0 victory where James Rusby scored from a corner. So Slough very aware of the threat that Hungerford pose. Preen again with this in-swinging corner. Again, he's just floated up into the air. It's come off Rusby, and then Mark Scott. He's that's a bit strange because he's dropped that, but he ran into the back of his own player.
Yeah, there was a Hungerford player within about a yard, but Mark Scott made contact. I think Nathan Webb there and flaps the ball. And
I don't know how if you saw it, but as the corner went in, Rusby, who was scored that only goal of the game in the previous, his shirt was being almost pulled straight off there, and it wasn't spotted by the referee.
Hollis had a tight grip on him.
We'll keep you in with all the other games around, see if there's any goals come in, as Mark Scott again gets this game underway with a long clearance. It's been headed away by Herring out towards Stephen Brown. Brown up against Hollis. Brown does well, dispossesses, tries to release Preen. Preen on the edge, just takes a heavy touch, and a tackle from Tom Williams comes in at the same time. Preen the ball just took a horrible bounce as he went to control it, and it hit him on the shin, bounced forwards, and he had to chase the ball and ended up firing over. But again, good play by Hungerford, and Slough just 5 minutes in haven't really got the ball.
Yeah, very direct play by Hungerford, and Stephen Brown did really well to hold off Tom Williams and play the ball through to Gary Preen. But unfortunately, this pitch looks flat, but it's actually got quite a lot of bubbles on it. It's going to be quite hard to play on.
Yes, as Mark Scott again will take this goal kick from this near side. Again, another long kick. This one's a huge kick down the line. It's underneath, it's Horgan. It comes off the back of Scott Harris, and Putman almost through. It's going back to Strudley, and Strudley has to rush his clearance and scoops the ball out for a throwing on the near hand side, and now Slough can finally get some pressure into the Hungerford box. Hollis will go across to take this long throw for Slough. And Slough just, are they sending forward Williams? Williams just making sure if he can get signals to go forward. He's not going to go forwards. Dylan just makes a run to the edge of the area. Slough just waiting for this long throw to come in from Hollis. And again, it's a huge throw, this one. It's headed by James Clark there, back to his own goalkeeper, and Strudley does well and launches a ball forward, looking for Brown. Brown beaten to the ball by Fraser, but then the ball's been played forwards, and then Williams just heads home to Mark Scott in the Slough goal. Is that an effort on target for Slough, even though it's come off a Hungerford head? Are we going to claim that? Can we claim that as a shot on target?
If we haven't got any later on in the game, we will.
We'll put that down. Horgan has the ball. He gets it back from Clark. Plays it back out to Rusby. Looking for Preen, but well spotted by Ryan Hope, but can't control it. The ball goes out, and it's out for a throw-in, and then quickly taken, headed on by Dylan, and then Putman doesn't get the best of touches. It's headed away by Brown, only as far as Webb, and the ball takes a horrible bobble there as Dylan just clears the ball down the line, just beats Charlie Empire to the ball. Horgan up against Charlie Empire, and Horgan goes down a little bit easy for maybe some of the Slough fans in the box, but I think it was just a tangle of feet and he went down, wasn't it? So
Charlie Empire going for the ball just accidentally clipped the back of his ankles. So
and Rusby will take this free kick halfway inside the Hungerford half. 7 minutes gone here. He's going to leave it for Strudley to take. So 7 minutes gone. It's still Slough 0, Hungerford 0. As Strudley strides forward to launch this free kick, looking for Clark on the near side. Clark does well to win it, only as far as Nathan Webb. Webb gets a challenge on. It's come through to Rusby. Rusby's not the best touch, but it falls to Clark. Back towards Horgan. Horgan chips it down the line and can't keep that one in, and it's out for a throw into Slough. And no one's going to bother to get the ball. We'll just wait for one to come in from the far side. It's not the most of an entertaining game so far here.
Hungeford had one or two early chances, but none of them really on target.
As Williams takes this throw for Slough, looking for Empire. Empire flicks the ball on, comes off Rusby and out for a throw in. Slough gain about 30 odd yards there. Maidenhead United are 1-0 up away to Hayes and Yedding. As the ball's been thrown in by Dylan towards Ryan Hope. Hope plays it into Webb. Webb just trying to break forwards here. Just gets tackled there by Herring, and Herring can stride forward here for Hungerford, bringing the ball forward. I've got Ryan Hope on his back. Plays the ball forward, looking for O'Brien. O'Brien slips over there, and the ball goes safely out of play for a throw to Slough.
So Sean Fraser's going to take this one about.
Leamington have gone up 1-0 up already at against Stratford with a penalty. Slough played the ball down the line. MP can't control it. It's cleared by Hungerford. And looking for Preen, it's headed away by Williams. And it comes through to Scott Harris. Scott Harris takes it on his chest, but tackled by Matt Day, but only as far as Webb. Now Webb plays the ball over the top, looking for the run of Empire into the corner. Empire does well. He shakes off the challenge of Tyler. Still got the ball there. Gives it to Warren Harris. And Harris hits it straight at Matt Day. It's out for a corner. And Slough's first corner of the game. And
Tom Williams.
Tom Williams going over to take this one. So normally Lewis Putman would be the person that goes onto it, but Putman's going to stand on the edge of the area as the centre-back Williams goes forward for it.
Of course, that means we've got one less centre-back to attack it, so a little bit less height. But Williams has got some good quality, so hopefully he can put a telling ball into the box. Yeah,
so in-swinging corner for Williams. He goes to the near post and Strudley gets a punch onto it. Only punches it as far as Ryan Hope. Plays it into Putman. Putman chips the ball in towards goal. Scott Harris is up. There's a bit of play there and it's cleared. It's come off a Slough player. It's gone out for... I thought it came off a Slough player there, but I think it was Rusby with a clearance in the end, and it's a throw to Slough, and Guy Hollis goes forward to that. I thought it clearly came off a Slough player, but there you go. What would I know?
I think we claim as a shot on target by Scott Harris, the header, which is easily.
So how was that on target? Yet the own goal, the one from Clark into his own goal, wasn't?
Because it wasn't our shot, was it?
That's not the point. It's an effort on target. So just wait for a quick throw here by Slough. They change it up, throw to Williams, and Williams will play it back towards Hollis. Hollis will chip the ball in first time into the box. Charlie Empire's underneath it. It's headed clear, kick clear by Clark up towards Brown. Brown does really well. Good play by him, losing Nep. And now it's 2-on-1 here. It's the far hand side. It's Alan O'Brien for Hungerford. He's got Preen in front of him. Comes into the box, plays it straight at Sean Fraser. Really good defending there by Sean Fraser. And then he gets to the rebound first and clears. But Matt Day with a header. Comes out towards Herring. Herring has the ball, plays it on the far hand side. And it's come straight off Scott Reese and out for off a Slough playing out for a throw. Reese takes it quickly. Looking again for Brown, headed away by Fraser. Hope comes across for Slough too. Then Nathan Webb just launches the ball forwards up, but Matt Day's underneath that. Good header by him. Herring flicks the ball on to Preen. Preen trying to head it out towards Clark, but Slough get the ball back through Dillon, but only as far as Herring. But Slough win it back through Scott Harris and launches his brother Warren Harris on that far right hand side. Harris now chance to run at Tyler on the far hand side. The two of them having a battle, and then Slough win a free kick for a foul there by Tyler.
Yeah, just going back to that Hungerford counter-attack, Sean Fraser did really well. Would have been a dangerous cross into the box with 2 or 3 Hungerford players waiting for a tap-in. But Sean Fraser did really well to hold his man up, get that block in. The Slough will now have a free kick in a dangerous position. Yeah,
and again they've... there's a goal. Bideford have gone behind to Dorchester, so Dorchester lead 1-0 at Bideford. Williams it is again, who's gone over to take this free kick for Slough. It's level almost with the Hungerford box, but it's on the far touch sideline on that far side, so it's a couple of yards in from there, and a 2-man wall for Hungerford trying to oops, there's a fly everywhere. It's all right, killed the fly, don't worry. Charlie Empire signalling where he wants the ball put in. Williams standing over it for Slough, puts a good thing on the ball. It's headed clear by Hungerford, only as far as Sean Fraser. Fraser's heavy touch cleared by Matt Day, and now Reese can bring the ball forwards for Hungerford, trying to find the run of Preen. Preen in a foot race with Guy Hollis, but the ball outbeats everyone and rolls safely into the arms of Slough goalkeeper Mark Scott.
Scott's going to take his time, let everyone settle down again.
Yeah, and just again launches another long kick. Looking for Scott Harris. Underneath it is Horgan. Horgan does well to head only as far as Dillon. Dillon will let that roll out though, and Slough will get a throw in on this near hand side, just over the halfway line. Dillon just waiting for some movement. Charlie Empire's the target. It's been flicked on. Comes through to Scott Harris. Comes out to Charlie Empire. Empire trying to get the ball through, but Clark clears for Hungerford only as far as Herring. Herring chips the ball forward, but well won by Scott Fraser, but Tyler does well, gets to the ball first and beats Warren Harris, and Tyler's still running on that far hand side but plays it just a heavy touch and out for a throw into Slough.
Yeah, Slough got the 2-on-1 and just outnumbered him and
Charlie used to play for Hungerford, didn't he? Charlie Empire,
yep.
So I saw him go over and have a little chat to the Hungerford manager at the beginning of the game. It's a long throw up towards Scott Harris, but headed clear by Rusby, trying to get through to Putman, and there's a mistake there by Horgan. It's been flicked on by Scott Harris, trying to find Putman. Putman's inside the box, but he's having to come away. He's got it onto his left foot, up against Horgan, chips the ball towards Scott Harris. Scott Harris beaten to the ball by Rusby, comes out to Ryan Hope, takes it in quickly, and then just overruns it, and the ball comes and breaks for Preen. Preen just gets the ball for Hungerford, but turns when it gets his own goal. Then Clark clears, looking for Reese. Reese makes a little bit of space for himself. Has time to play the ball forward. Wow, great spot there by Nathan Webb. Charges forward now for Slough. Plays it out. Oh, terrible ball out there by Nathan Webb. Just missed the run of Warren Harris. And now Warren Harris has got 2 players on him. He's up against O'Brien and Tyler. Goes past one. And he's won a throw-in on the far-hand side. And a good play there by Warren Harris. But Nathan Webb saw that ball really well, didn't he?
Yeah, he saw that ball to Warren Harris, but unfortunately couldn't quite get it just right. And so Warren had to do quite well to keep it in play, and then against those 2 Hungerford players, he did really well to keep the ball and win himself a throw, as he looked like he was going to be outnumbered and tackled.
Biggleswade have just gone 1-0 up away to Histon. Histon look like they're on a sliding slope down to out of the Southern Premier League, as Guy Hollis's long throw aimed at Scott Harris. Harris does well to win the header, but can't direct it goalwards, and it's out for a goal kick. There's a draft in here, isn't there? Do you not feel the wind just coming through?
I think there's a gap up there.
And there's a hole. That's what it is. We're just waiting for Strudley to get the game back underway to see if there's any more goals around the rest of our league at the moment. Looks like it's the only 2 that we've got so far is Dorchester and Biggleswade both leading. As Strudley launches a long kick aimed towards Brown. Brown does well to flick the ball on. Preen chasing it down, and Hollis is first to the ball, and he's a bit of poor communication there between him and Mark Scott. And it's been cleared by Guy Hollis out for a throw into Hungerford. And the referee just telling Hungerford where to take it from. Rusby will take the throw. Long throw from Rusby due to come in. As just waiting for the throw.
Looks like it's going to be a long throw into the box.
Yeah, so Rusby, long throw looking for Brown. Brown beaten to the ball by Williams. It comes off Brown, and it's the referee's given a corner. That was a bit straight. I thought it come off Brown, but obviously came off Williams last. So it's a corner to Hungerford on the near-hand side, and Preen again goes over to take this one. And again, Hungerford send forwards Rusby, Day and Horgan. Just wait for the out-swinging corner to come in from Preen. And he hits this one long, and it's cleared by Sean Fraser, and it will break through here to Reese. Reese just chips the ball back into the box. Williams with the header away, only as far as Clark. Clark just chips it back in. Brown with a header, jumps up with Hollis. Clash of heads there, and Brown's down at the moment. Just Mark Scott just bowls the ball out to get him some treatment. I can't see what the Hungerford fans are coming. It was just a clash of heads, wasn't it?
Yeah, both of them going for the header. Just, I think Hollis won it. But he stayed down, so me had injury here. It looked fair to me. Matt Webb just saying, "Are we on today?" Yeah, we are on today. I don't know where the link was. I've been working this morning, so I didn't have time to tweet a link out. But I don't know how to do it on this. I can do it on my phone, but not on the computer. I wouldn't know Do you
how
need
to do it.
figure out?
No,
Fine.
It's there somewhere. We're on. We're always on. Just sit at home when there's no football, just talking to myself over the internet. That's what it is as well.
If you're listening, you found us. It's well done.
Yeah, but it's on there somewhere. If you go to the sloughtownfc.net, click on Rebels Radio, that will bring it up, I think. As we're just still waiting for Brown just to... he's just getting some treatment. Just about to leave the pitch. And
It looks like it'll be fine to carry on.
So just waiting for Brown just leaving the pitch on that far hand side. It's Preen's got the ball, just throws the ball back into Mark Scott, and the game will get back underway. And Brown comes back on, he's okay, he's recovered. And we'll get some action. Bit of luck. 19 minutes gone so far. It's still Slough Town 0, Hungerford 0. As Mark Scott rolls the ball forwards and then keeps it long. Headed on by Scott Harris and trying to find Lewis Putman. Horgan has to come over for Hungerford and Tyler can't keep the ball in. Now Slough gone all the way down the other end of the pitch and got a throw in on that far hand side. Fraser will go over to take this one. It's about 5-6 yards away from the corner flag.
And take quick to Nathan Webb on the edge of the box and look to cross it in. It's a deep cross. This will be just over the head of everyone. It's going to go out for a goal kick. Yeah,
Slough just changing up a little bit there and taking a quick throw in and almost finding Scott Harris at the back post, but well marshalled by James Rusby.
Hungeford were expecting that long throw from Hollis. They all gathered inside the box. So left that space for Nathan Webb.
Leamington are having the same problem that we had down at Stratford, where there was a real lack of signal anywhere in that ground, and they're just telling people not to rely on them for updates. As the ball's been played forward by Strudley, it's won by Hollis out towards Nathan Webb. Now Webb trying to release Charlie Empire. Charlie Empire in a foot race with Day. Day does well, comes across, plays the ball out for a throw in.
It's pretty much the same position as the one just a minute ago was, and Sean Fraser's going to take it again.
Do you want to try and find a link to post that link on Twitter? I don't know how to do it. Ball's with Putman. Putman goes back to Nathan Webb. Webb just plays the ball and he's lost it. It's come out though to Putman. Putman with a touchdown to Ryan Hope. Hope plays it back to Fraser. Slough with a bit of possession here. Fraser plays it into Putman. Putman in a central position. Turns it onto his left foot. He's got Dylan on the far hand side. He's up against Herring. Still got the ball. Just he's run about 10 yards diagonally across the pitch. Takes a bit of space for himself now. Gets a cross in. It's headed away by Rusby. Only as far as Williams. Williams got Brown on him and Williams just shakes off the challenge and goes all the way back to goalkeeper Scott, but he's put it onto Scott's wrong foot. And Scott's just had to change his body in the way. Chips it in towards Ryan Hope. Hope flicks the ball on. It's come through to Tyler with the ball forward. Looking for the run of Preen. Preen up against Hollis. Preen wins the ball. Back heels it into the path of O'Brien. O'Brien gets the ball but loses that to Hollis. Hollis does really well and then plays it off Preen and gets a throw into Slough on the far hand side. As Will's just trying to post the link on Twitter. Oh, look at that, he's good at this. So we found someone with a computer skill. As Ryan Hope heads the ball into the path of Putman, but Horgan just brushes him off and then just turns and looks to play the ball forward, playing it forwards to Reese. Reese trying to release Stefan Brown on that far hand side, but that's just over hit and out for throw in. Have we done? Well, hey, I think someone else has done it as well. Look at that. We've done it with the help of Slough Town FC on Twitter and us. We get there somewhere. I don't know what's going on. It's on there.
Looking for Charlie MPP, speeding to it. The ball comes to Stefan Brown just in front of us. Plays it back. Looking for Preen now. It's back to goal. Back to Stefan Brown. Looks to cross it over to... Is that...
Herring. Herring, but Scott comes out and grabs that one.
Stefan Brown's pass into Herring was just overhit slightly and it fell kindly to Mark Scott. Otherwise it would have been Herring through on goal. But Scott's long ball forward looking for Charlie MP. He's going to win the flick on, looking for Scott Harris in behind. He's going to get there first, but he's going to turn back to Putman. He's going to go past his man, put the cross in, but it's well blocked there by Horgan. It's going to go out
corner.
For a corner.
Yeah, thanks to... I presume Matt's done it from where he is, and you've done it, and then Keith Hanley's done it. We've now posted the link, so thanks to everyone who's helped us out with that. It's all up there now for people listening. It's going to be a corner to Slough, and again,
Hope to take.
Yeah, Ryan Hope's gone in, and this time Williams has gone forwards. They're going to send Nathan Webb forwards as well. Hungerford just leaving two back. Slough just looked to get this corner into the far post. There's a bit of shirt pulling there. It's come off a head there of Matt Day. It's out for another corner. And
it's on the opposite side this time.
Yeah, Scott Harris was having his shirt spin. The referee's not really noticed this. It's not as bad as that Robert Hoof one a few weeks ago against Crystal Palace, where
just shirt taken off his back, literally.
Apparently Mick's posted the link. I didn't know that Mick could do that kind of stuff, but Mick from IOC posted the link, so this makes a change. As Slough have a corner, it's just been headed straight back out for another corner again. Williams again on that far hand side taking these corners, and again it'll be an in-swinging corner for Slough. Sean Fraser just makes a run just to pull O'Brien out of position, and this time Williams whips the ball in. It's headed clear by Clark, and Slough haven't made the most of those corners, have they?
Not really. We haven't really found a Slough Town head just as yet. We are going to have another throw in here in dangerous position from Sean Fraser out to Hope.
Williams plays the ball in. It's volleyed clear by Day out towards Preen. Preen just trying to grab hold of it, plays it back towards Horgan. Horgan with the clearance for Hungerford, looking over his head. Hollis in a foot race, and where's Mark Scott gone? He's come out 15 yards out of his goal to clear the ball. Again, bit of poor communication there between Hollis and Scott as Horgan takes it quickly, throws it towards James Clark. Clark can bring the ball forward for Hungerford. Back towards Herring. Herring, poor ball by him, chips it out of play and out for a Slough throw. Dillon takes it quickly towards Scott Harris. Back towards Dillon. Dillon plays the ball forward, bit aimless that ball forward, and it's easy clearance there from Matt Day, launching the ball forwards for Stephen Brown. Brown made a good run, wins that first header, and then Guy Hollis heads it into the arms of Mark Scott. Good defending there from Slough. This time they roll the ball out to Williams. Williams plays the ball down the line. It's headed clear by Horgan, only as far as Putman. Putman takes it in his stride up against Rees, and Horgan comes across and plays the ball out of play for a Slough throw, which Dillon will take for Slough. Takes it quickly to Putman. Putman back towards Dillon. Dillon trying to cut inside. Gets it to Putman, and Slough win a free kick for a foul on Dillon there.
And Slough doing well on the left and right hand side, but not having too much joy down the middle just as yet. Yeah,
Weymouth 0, Poole 0, still 0-0 in that game. As Hope takes his free kick for Slough. It's on the sideline. It's about 30 yards away from goal. As Hope whips the ball in, it doesn't beat the first man. It's flicked on by O'Brien, but Fraser wins the header for Slough. It only comes back to Herring. Herring hits it straight at Nathan Webb. So Rees that is. And then Rees trying to take it out towards Clark on this near hand side. Clark has got plenty of time to bring the ball forward. Looks for the ball over the top. Preen wasn't overly impressed with how it was placed, and then it was won there by Rees with a two-footed lunge, but he won the ball clearly. It's balls with Preen here on the near hand side. Plays it in towards Rees. Rees got plenty of time. Herring that one. Okay, they all look the same. I know one's got a beard. The ball's out on the far hand side with O'Brien. O'Brien up against Warren Harris, trying to work his way. He's trying to get past him. Gets a cross in. It's a good ball there. Over the head of James Clark, and then Preen just volleyed it all the wrong way, and it's almost played it back towards O'Brien, who put the original cross in. Webb can't keep it in for Slough, and it's out for a throw-in on the far hand side. Good play there by O'Brien, getting the cross in there, but
Preen almost hit it backwards there. It's a complete miss hit as he was free shot on goal.
Yeah, and just waiting for this thrown on the far hand side, and it's taken quickly, looking for Brown. Brown does well to hold the ball up. Comes back on the far hand side to Tyler. Tyler just had to turn away from goal, challenged by Scott Harris. Slough win the ball, and then Tyler just goes down with a head injury there. The ref still not stopped it. The ball's come out to Rusby, just inside the centre circle of his own half, being chased down by Charlie Empire, but does a little Cruyff turn, and then Empire's trying to come back, and this time Fraser's won the ball. Tyler's still down on the floor on that far hand side as Slough look to try and get the ball over the top of Rees, who does really well to head it back to his goalkeeper.
Tyler's
back on his feet. He's holding his face there, but the referee didn't stop it. Cloud's just coming over, forcing the sun in as Strudley just launches the ball. It's headed clear by Webb, and Rusby slips. Ball comes through to Charlie Empire. Charlie Empire trying to release Scott Harris, and the ball just has too much pace on it and runs into the arm of Strudley, comes to the edge of his area, and then rolls the ball out to Tyler. Tyler comes inside to Herring. Herring, he's robbed by Nathan Webb. Webb on the edge of the area. Good challenge there by Matt Day. It breaks over to Ryan Hope. Hope plays it out to Dillon. Dillon on this near hand side plays it in, but straight at Herring, and then it comes through to Horgan. Horgan clears under pressure, but finds Brown. Brown on the halfway line, chips the ball into the path of Scott Rees. Rees hits it straight at Ryan Hope, and then Sean Fraser comes in, slides, wins the ball, but aimless ball forward played there by Warren Harris, and then Tyler overruns it, and Charlie Empire slides in. It's out for a throw on the far side, but both sides failing to get a grip in these last few minutes.
Yeah, not quite reading the bubbles on the pitch, and a few loose passes, and a couple of good slide tackles from both teams just to win the ball back. The ball's going backwards and forwards between the two, and this Tyler's going to take the throw.
There's Matt Day over there on the far hand side to take
Tyler's
the throw.
Get a little bit of treatment.
So Tyler's getting treatment at the moment. That's why there's a stoppage in play. And just a bit of a head injury there. Surely they should just, if he's off the pitch, get on with it. I don't know. So nothing going on as Tyler's still getting treated. Someone's telling the ref to get on with it. But yeah, I can't see why. So the game will restart. Matt Day with the throw for Hungerford, trying to find Brown, but headed clear by Hollis, and then Ryan Hope gets to the ball. Warren Harris flicking the ball forwards up against towards Rusby. Rusby up against Scott Harris. Doesn't get the best of touch. Scott Harris chips over his head towards Putman. Putman centre to the goal. Plays it to Ryan Hope. Ryan Hope's got Dylan on the far hand side. Just plays it a little bit behind Dylan. Dylan gets the cross in. It's come Slough claiming for a handball there, but it's been headed clear only as far as Ryan Hope. Back towards Dylan on this left hand side. Dylan plays it towards Ryan Hope. Hope just takes a little bit too long, but evades a challenge of Preen. Still got the ball. Ryan Hope drives into the box looking for an option. The option is Nathan Webb. Webb plays it out towards Fraser. Fraser halfway inside the Hungerford half, being closed down, chips the ball forwards. It's come off the head into the box. Charlie Empire trying to head it towards goalwards, but it's being brought out by Hungerford, and it's Herring who plays the ball down looking for Brown. Brown trying to turn Hollis on that far hand side. Sean Fraser's come across. Brown still got the ball, played well, chips it through, and it's been played out of play. Has it gone out of play? No. The referee says it's still in play, and Williams will have to clear for Slough there, and
this time it does go out of play, but it must have been going along the line the whole way. Hungeford will have this thrown inside the Slough half.
Histon have equalised.
Histon away to Biggleswade there.
And that's a good point for them. They're trying to battle relegation. We're still waiting for this throw to come in on the far hand side. Rusby's gone across to take this long throw. Just been told by the referee not to go any further. And launches that long throw into the box, looking for a Hungerford head. It's headed clear by Fraser. Then Putman flicks the ball on. Scott Harris underneath it, does well to control the ball, and then trying to find the run of Charlie Empire. Charlie Empire's in the foot race here with Scott Rees. Charlie Empire's got Scott Rees does well. Good challenge by him, but it's and then Slough looking for a foul there by Matt Day on Charlie Empire. The ball's with Scott Harris. He releases Warren Harris. Warren Harris shoots, and that's clear off and out for a goal kick. But Charlie Empire threw on goal there, and that is a great tackle there by Scott Rees.
Yeah, Charlie Empire had the pace. He got past Rees, but Rees did really well. Just got his foot in, managed to stop the ball and bring it back. And just as having Hungerford, trying to clear the ball, Charlie Empire tried to get back. He went down quite softly under the challenge, and Hungerford did well to clear their lines in the end. And it looks like is Tyler ready to come back on. I think the referee's just checking him for blood.
Well, I hope he's got some blood in him, otherwise he ain't going to get very far. Maynard United have got 2-0 up in their home game away to Hayes and Yedding, because they play because they play obviously at Maidenhead United. So Hayes and Yedding they're hoping to get back for the start of next season in their new ground down in Hayes. It's just waiting for the final bits to be passed off. So it'll be another local team with a new ground, as we still wait for Strudley to take this goal kick. Plays the ball into the centre. Ryan Hope's beaten to the ball by Herring. Comes through to Preen. Preen towards Brown, but it falls to Hollis, and Hollis launches the ball over the top. Rusby's trying to get underneath it, but being chased down by Scott Harris, and Scott Harris does well to win the ball back, but Rusby almost had it. Scott Harris still got the ball on that left-hand side. Gives it to Ryan Hope. Hope with a bit of space. He's got Dylan on the overlap. Gives it to Dylan. Dylan makes it to the byline. Plays it off Horgan. And it's out for a corner to Slough. And that was some good play there by the Rebels down the left-hand side.
Yep, and I think this Rusby's just gone down. But Scott Harris did really well to stop the ball going out for a goal kick and keeping the ball alive and in play. Yes, and
Rusby's just down getting some treatment at the moment. According to Weymouth on the Twitter, they've got a rather feisty Dorset derby. So the El Jurassico is turning into... he's giving a goal kick.
Yeah, I thought it was corner, but he's giving us a goal kick.
Yeah, I thought he looked like he played it off Horgan, but as it is, it's a goal kick to Hungerford.
So Rusby's going to make his way off the pitch. He's received a bit of treatment, but Tyler's back on with a red bandage around his head.
Well, at least we can spot him now. He looks like Hong Kong Phooey. If anyone remembers Hong Kong Phooey, that's who he reminds me of. So we'll know who he is when he goes to head the ball. As just to break it, Rusby is actually going to be replaced here by the 15, which is Mike Jones. That substitution coming in the 34th minute. And just seeing if Mike Jones will go into defence, will he? Yeah, Mike Jones will just go into that centre-back role alongside Matt Day. And the game will hopefully restart when Strudley takes this goal kick. He's just taking his time. And Strudley kicks the ball looking for Brown, but it's over the head of everyone. Brown just goes down there, but Dillon's with the ball. Plays it over the top. Matt Day has to come across and clear the ball out of line. Slough get a throw in halfway inside the Hungerford half. Dillon takes it quickly, finding Scott Harris. Harris holds the ball up, plays it back towards Dillon. Dillon into Putman. Putman just plays it behind Scott Harris, and it's out for a Hungerford throw. 34 minutes gone here. It's still Slough Town 0, Hungerford 0. And apart from that save from Mark Scott, there's not been a real great deal of goal malfaction, has there?
No, there's only 6 shots between the two teams, 4 of which are off target. So
ball's come out towards Nathan Webb. He plays it in towards Warren Harris. Harris got a chance to run at the Hungerford defence. Just has to come back on himself. Got 2 players on him. Ball comes out to Ryan Hope. Hope towards Putman. Putman on his left-hand side. Still got 2 players on him. Trying to go past 2 of them. Wins a free kick for Slough. And again, just almost level with the Hungerford penalty area again, nearer that sideline than in the middle. And just going to see who will come across to take it. I think Hope will go across to take this free kick for Slough.
He's got the short option of Dillon if he wants it.
That's not a nice thing to say about Dillon being a short option.
You said it, not me. I said it was a short pass.
No, you didn't. You said it was a short option. The referee just marking 10 yards out. He's happy with that, even though it was only 9.5. So Slough still waiting for this free kick to come in from Ryan Hope. Plays it into the box. That's a good one. Oh, Charlie Emper's having his shirt pulled there, and he's first to the ball, but he can't get it on target. But again, some shirt pulling. They're not spotted by the referee.
Yeah, it looked quite obvious to me. He's had his arm and his shirt pulled back. It was clearly away from his body, but the shot he did get on, he was really stretching for it. He just got a toe on it and couldn't really aim it towards goal. There's a good cross in from Ryan Hope from that free kick.
Yeah, Maidenhead United trying to get into the playoffs of the what they call it now, the National League South. They're now 3-0 up at home away to Hazen Yedding, if that makes sense. Strudley with the clearance. Underneath it is Williams. Williams beats Brown to the ball for most probably the first time in the game. And Hungeford take it quickly with Horgan. Headed over the top to Preen. Preen into the path of Clark. Clark with the chance to run at the Slough goal. But that ball is just hoofed clear by Guy Hollis. And it'll be a throw-in, which Horgan is underneath. Dan Hicks listening. He's must be still in Thailand. I don't think he's ever coming back from Thailand, actually. The ball's broken through to Clark. Clark plays it. He plays it away to Scott Harris, and Slough looks to maybe have a chance. He's played the ball over now, looking for his brother Warren Harris on that far hand side. Warren Harris up against Tyler, but Harris is adjudged to have been fouled. And so as Dan Hicks has put on the... and there's a bit of a mistake there as... I don't know if that was intentional, but Guy Hollis just volleyed the ball into the face of Tom Williams, back into the arms of Mark Scott, and Williams is just... I think he's counting how many stars he can see at the moment.
Just checking he's still got all his teeth as well.
As the ball's still with Mark Scott, and launches a long clearance, looking for Scott Harris, beaten to the ball by Matt Day. Comes out to Clark. Clark with Dillon on his back, trying to turn and clear. Well pushed. Marshall down there by Dillon. Plays it into Ryan Hope. Hope to Putman, and then Putman in, and he just played it into Putman. Putman just trying to get it onto his left foot. Just chips the ball across goal. It's away from goal. It comes through to Warren Harris on the edge of the area. So now just trying to make a break for it. Comes out towards Nathan Webb. Webb closed down, looking for Charlie Empire. And Slough just stood there expecting the ball to get to him. But Matt Day came across for Hungerford. Clears, looking for Stephen Brown. Stephen Brown up against Guy Hollis. Now it's 3 against 1. There's a chance here for a really good attack. Alan O'Brien's got the ball. He's chasing against Williams. And he plays a terrible ball into the box. Preen gets there first and scores. And what a silly goal for Slough to give away. And on 39 minutes, Gary Preen has scored, and it came from a mistake from Slough, because O'Brien crossed the ball, it went nowhere, and Slough just couldn't get to the ball first, could they?
Yeah, it was a 3-on-2 counter attack by Hungeford, turned to a 2-on-1, still in their favour, and they seemed like they lost the ball. Jay Dillon looked like he had it under control. Let it run across his body. Obviously, didn't realise Preen was there. Preen thought, happy days, I'll take a shot. Went straight in. Mark's got no chance.
Yeah, and you maybe think Mark Scott maybe should have done a bit better with that one. It's
I
it was his near post that he was beaten at, and goalkeepers don't like being beaten at their near post at any time.
I think our defence had a chance to clear it and didn't take it. So a bit of blame on both sides there. But Slough get back underway. Short pass into Scott Harris. He's going to look to turn and bring a ball forward, but he's tackled well there by Rees. He's going to look to play the ball forward to Stephen Brown. He's going to be in a foot race with Guy Hollis. But Brown's going to win that one on the left-hand side. Plays back to O'Brien. He's going to look to turn and cross it in, looking for Herring, but it's going to run all the way across. Jai Dillon is going to let them run out for a throw-in deep inside the Slough half.
Yeah, so Slough 1-0 down here at home to Hungerford. That was the result that earlier in the season. And Slough just poor throw by Dillon. It's headed away by Rees into the path of Clark. Clark in towards Preen. Preen bursts into the box. He's got Nathan Webb on him. He's on the byline. He's got a good challenge there by Nathan Webb. Can bring the ball out. And just gets challenged there by James Clark. Ball comes off Clark. It's out for a throw into Slough. And Slough not really testing Hungerford at the moment. Just quick throw there by Dillon towards Putman. Ball gets back to Dillon. Hits it straight at Clark. Gets the ball back and then hits it straight at Rees. And
Slough had a lot of play down the left and right hand sides once again, but not really anything down the middle. And we seem to have 3-on-2s on the wings. They're outnumbered in the middle. But ball comes thrown back in by Dillon, but it's cleared long, looking for Stephen Brown. But Williams is going to win that header. And Rees wins the midfield battle. He's going to go out for a throw-in for Slough, just in front of us here again.
Yeah, Williams takes it. It's on trying to find Empire, cleared by Horgan in towards Herring, but Dillon plays the ball up to Scott Harris. Scott Harris trying to find his brother there, but Hong Kong Fui clears the ball for Hungerford, and it comes out to Dillon Smith. Oh, Brown even. I'll get his name right in a minute. As Brown's just got caught there as Hollis clears for Slough. Ball over the top. Scott Harris will chase that one back with Horgan. Horgan chips the ball, flicks the ball across. It's well cleared by Hungerford with Jones. Comes out though only as far as Webb. Webb towards Hope. Hope plays it out to Sean Fraser. Fraser chips the ball forward for Scott Harris. Breaks for Ryan Hope on that far hand side. He's got Sean Fraser making a run for him. Puts a cross in with his left foot. It's come off Hungerford head. It's got to be a corner this time. This time it is a corner. And Mike Jones, it was the substitute with that clearance.
Yeah, it was a good cross by Hope from a long way out. And Jones had to get ahead on it. Otherwise, Scott Harris, I think, was lurking behind him.
Yeah, another goal in the game. Biggleswade are now 2-1 up against Histon. And just waiting for this corner to come in. Ryan Hope again taking this in-swinging corner for Slough. Needs to put a bit, it goes near post. Strudley with a poor punch there, but he was being fouled by Empire, and it's a free kick to Hungerford.
Yeah, I think it's one of those where the referee just protects the keeper. There's too many people near him. You can only get fist on it.
I think that Charlie Empire was trying to shake his hand long before the 90 minutes was up there, but free kick it is to Hungerford, and Strudley in no hurry to rush to take this free kick. There's not a big crowd here today, is there, for an Easter Monday?
Well, considering the recent results and the lack of goals, perhaps the fans weren't expecting too many here today.
So still waiting for this goal kick. It still hasn't come in yet. Still waiting for Strudley to take this kick. And then launches it again, looking for Brown. Brown flicks the ball on well towards Preen, scorer of the only goal so far. Preen comes it to Clark. Clark chipping the ball forward for the run of Stephen Brown. Sean Fraser beats him to the ball, and then this time, that in the old days, that's classed as fine. Stephen Brown challenges and heads the ball out of Mark Scott's hands, and Mark Scott stopped, looking for a free kick, and the referee decided that he maybe should. Like you say, I think goalkeepers nowadays are overprotected, aren't they?
Yeah, I think that one though was a foul. Scott had two hands on the ball, and Brown just jumped into him. But Mark Scott
Bideford have equalised at home to Dorchester. As Mark Scott's clearance goes down, it's being cleared by Rees, only as far as Dillon. Dillon evades a couple of challenges. He got an accidental hand in the face there of James Clark as Dillon, but it looks like it's going to be a throw to Slough. And Dylan takes it quickly towards Putman, back towards Dylan. Dylan just looking to try and make a run. Plays it in towards Charlie Empire on the edge of the box. Gives it back towards Dylan. Dylan plays it into the box. Scott Harris got his back towards goal. Plays it inside. It's well cleared in the end there by Matt Day for Hungerford. Slough just couldn't get a chance to have a shot on target in that little melee. It's out for a throw into Slough on the halfway line. Fraser will take this throw, flicked on by Charlie Empire, but it's cleared by Matt Day again. Up towards Brown. Brown heads it only as far as Fraser. Fraser volleys the clearance forwards. It's well won this time by Mike Jones, and it's come through to Empire. Empire can't get a decent clearance on it. It comes through to Preen. Preen does well, holds the ball up. It's got Ryan Hope on his back, plays it to Horgan, the right back. Horgan being chased down by Putman, and Horgan just rushes his clearance a little bit there, kicks it out of play. It's out for a Slough throw. Got about 2 minutes, a minute and a bit to go before half time. There'll be a little bit added on for a couple of head injuries.
That's ball's taken quickly.
To Ryan Hope, chips the ball in looking for Scott Harris. Scott Harris got time to control on his chest, trying to find his brother Warren, but well cleared by Tyler. Only as far as Sean Fraser. Fraser plays the ball into Warren Harris. Warren Harris, heavy touch, has to come and get the ball himself. Closed down by Hungerford, and it comes off Warren Harris. That's got to be a throw to... Oh my word, that's terrible from the official.
Throwing, but he's giving it to Slough.
Yeah, and Slough take it quickly with Nathan Webb. Webb's robbed though, and now how's that a free kick? Either. I don't know what's going on with this referee, but it's nice to see a referee in our favour once in a while, even when it shouldn't be.
There's a throw-in and a free kick, which Slough definitely should not have had. They've been given both of them, and Fraser's going to take this one. It's just on the edge of the...
centre circle, just chips the ball into the box. It's over the head of Jones, cleared on by Horgan. Out another clearance there by Reese, comes through to Preen. Preen plays the ball forward, trying to chest it. Then Guy Hollis chips the ball in. Horgan underneath it, he volleys the ball clear. According to this, it's Myfootballclub 2, Redditch 1 is a latest score coming through. Slough will have a throw in if the old man in the red and black jacket can get the ball back. And Dylan will take the throw for Slough. He's just waiting for an option. He gives it to Scott Harris. Scott Harris tries to flick it on. The referee's played a minute of extra time, bearing in mind that there was
two head injuries.
Two injuries. The head injury to Stephen Brown and to Tyler, and he's only added a minute on. So
a little bit strange.
Maybe he should get someone should buy him a watch for Easter.
Yeah.
So if Mrs. Lowe's listening, your husband would like a watch with a decent bit of timekeeping on it. As it is, it's half time here at Holloway's Park. The score: Hungerford 1, Slough Town 0. The goal coming in the 39th minute from Garin Preen, and a soft goal for Slough to give away.
Yeah, I think I'd be really disappointed as about 10-15 minutes before that, Slough had the majority of the play in the Hungerford half, and when the goal came, at first it looked quite dangerous. Instead, 3-on-2 and then a 2-on-1. But as the ball came into the box, Slough had plenty of chances to clear it, didn't take the chance to get rid of the ball, and Preen just took his shot first time, caught Slough out, and they take a 1-0 lead, which I'm not sure you'd say they deserve. I think it's been quite an even game. Yeah,
neither side's really done a lot to deserve a victory, but sometimes you need a bit of, I don't know whether it's, I wouldn't say class, but ingenuity maybe, just to get the goal, and I think that's what Preen did. It was good play by him. He didn't take a touch, he hit it first time, which surprised the Slough team, and he put it in the back of the net. You waiting to see if Marcus comes past?
I'll do it in a couple of minutes if we have a break.
You want a break?
Yeah.
He wants a break. Oh. So what we'll do is it's half time here at Slough. We'll come back in about 7 or 8 minutes with full coverage of the second half, and we'll bring you all the half time scores from around the ground. for the walk?
I'll sponsor you as well. Just put a tenner down.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just put my name.
I know your name.
Yeah, I know.
Don't tell us.
Okay.
Alright, no worries. Cool.
And yeah, this is my last game, and then see you at the new ground.
Definitely, mate.
Fingers crossed.
Definitely. We'll be there, don't worry.
Hope so. See, same old story anyway. One shot, bingo.
Yeah, well, you've got to have the skill and talk to do it. They've got it in the
Yeah, but he just let it off.
The goalkeeper should have. Yeah, but he's injured, so.
Where's the other one?
What, from Saturday? Yeah, hopefully never back here again. It was terrible. Yeah. Even you could have done better than that. And that is that was being kind to you.
Thank you.
I know.
I think you would have been better than me.
Yeah.
And that's been more kind.
Ooh, Pool have scored. Just on stroke of half time.
What?
Pool, 1-0 up away to Weymouth.
Are they? Away.
Yeah.
Okay, my friends, thank you.
Alright, we'll have a good time in Singapore,
cheers,
mate, and
mate.
I'll see you when we play Barcelona at home.
Yeah. The friendly, yeah.
Billy Granger. He'd only played for us once before, 2.5 years ago. First half, there wasn't a lot for him to do. Second half, it's not that he's a bad goalkeeper, but he's got a goalkeeping style where when he catches the ball, instead of catching it here, he kind of catches it there, and you always have the panic that he's going to not catch the ball, it will run in the back and go. And the ball got gone out of play, and he jumped over the fence to clear it, his foot got caught in the fence, and as he jumped over, he just went like that. And there was like 50 like Kettering fans behind the goal, which he could have given the ball to him.
Scott used to play for Hungeford as well.
Really?
I think the spring at the time got loaned for us. He's a youngster. Still that.
Yeah, just a little. And he keeps telling me that he goes down the gym all the time. I'm like, I don't know if the gym.
Yeah, most of them have bars now.
You follow Hungerford on.
Well, bit of it, you know.
Yeah.
Do what I can.
So how do you get onto that football web pages thing? Did you just volunteer to do it?
What?
Football web pages. Is that good?
Oh, I don't know. Do you play them? Oh, sorry, mate. Get in there. Come on, what's the place down there?
Newbury still got a team?
Sort of, yeah. They're playing in the Thames Valley League. They have to pull out the Atlantic because of the lease problem. And the council trying to kick them out to do nothing with the ground for 5 years.
Yeah, well, we know that kind of.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Dino was well known.
Yeah, because him and Merriweather came from there first, didn't they?
Well, Merriweather was woke. Dino's have disappeared and fetched up here. Not with his money, was that long disappeared also. He had good ideas at first, and when the money was there, then he lost it basically. Instead of putting his hands up, he BS all the way through.
Well, he still owns the ground at Slough.
In his name was his son's name in Switzerland.
Yeah,
And the wife's name in Rotterdam.
Yeah. Wasn't the
It was a charmer that night. Had guys with him, Don Howard's with him. Our Bill Redding team, Martin Hicks, and people, Peter Rose Brown, Julie Richardson, all there. Good side, good set up. And the money went.
it's already been built at the moment.
Is it? Stuff there, isn't it?
It's on the same road as the Slough Crematorium.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit further into Slough as you come past where the school, where the West Wing Centre was. It's there. But they've already started building the frame to the new stand, and it's supposed to be ready for August. But we're not sure how much we're going to get. Like, if we're going to have a bar, if we're getting bar tables or anything like that. That hasn't been spoken about yet.
So main stand probably won't be finished.
No, there's two stands. One's going to be ready in August, so it's ready for Southern Premier stand. And then the other stand will be finished in February, where it'll be ready for if we ever were to get that far. I don't think people think that.
Within 10 years or so.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for the second half of this Evo Stick Southern Premier League match, where I've lost my headphones. Where have they gone? They're there. Will's going to go and run through the half-time scores. Then he's you want to do your on this day bit first. You do your on this day bit if you want first, whichever way.
We'll do half-time scores.
Go on then.
Got Bideford 1, Dorchester 1, Biggleswade 2, Histon 1, Cambridge 0, Hitchin 0, Chippenham 0, Cirencester 0, Dunstable Chesham was postponed, Frome 0, Poulton 0, Kettering versus Bedworth was postponed, and Kings Lynn versus St Neots was also postponed. Then we've got Merthyr 2, Redditch 1, Stratford 0, Leamington 1, Weymouth 0, Poole 1, and today's game Slough 0, Hungerford 1.
Yeah, the attendance has just been announced. It's 319.
It's not too bad.
You want to do your on this day then?
I only got a couple to go through.
Have you haven't got pickles, have you?
No, I don't.
Oh, that's right. I love pickles.
So on this day in 1854, the Crimean War was started as France and Britain declared war on Russia. In 1920, 37 tornadoes broke out in one day in the United States of America, killing 380 people and injuring another 1,217, I think it was. And in 1994, BBC Radio 5 became BBC Radio 5 Live and was pretty much only a sports radio station. And a couple of sporting birthdays and other birthdays on this day as well. In 1968, both Nasser Hussain and Tim Lovejoy both born. In 1970, the actor Vince Vaughn was born. In 1972, the actor Nick Frost was born. You might remember him from Shaun of the Dead and the other Cornetto trilogy films.
I've met Nick Frost. He used to live in Twickenham. I used to work in Twickenham, and he used to walk past my store when he was walking his dog.
Yeah.
I met his wife and his little baby. There you go. You carry on.
Yep. In 1984, former Premier League defender Chris Samba was born. He's probably one of the strongest defenders to ever play in the Premier League. In 1986, Stephanie Germanotta, better known as Lady Gaga, was born. And finally, in 1989, the Scottish footballer David Goodwillie was born as well. And you've got a famous fact about a certain dog.
Yes, 50 years ago today, Pickles the dog claimed fame by finding the Lost World Cup. So there you go. I don't think that means that we can all have pickles today or something, and I don't know. We'll be down the pub later celebrating. I do have to just to let you know there will be a Rebels Radio next Saturday, but we'll be in charge of Rebels Radio next Saturday. You're going to have someone sit in with you, hopefully, aren't you?
Yeah, hopefully I won't ruin it too much.
No, hopefully you won't ruin it too much. I didn't say it, you said that. I would like to wish my stepdaughter, Vicky, and her partner, Josh, a very happy wedding day next Saturday. That's where I'll be, so I'll be at the wedding. I did try and get out of it, but unfortunately not. So I wish them all the best. I'll be there getting washing the nuptials, as they call it. and you'll be here watching Slough.
I'm not sure which one will be more exciting. Hopefully it's your one.
Well, there we go. We'll see. We're just waiting for kick-off. The referees just waiting for some of the substitutes, and
I think Slough
people
made a
just
substitution. Looks like Guy Hollis has gone off and Adam New has come
yeah,
on.
looks like that is well spotted. So substitution on 45 minutes is Adam New, number 12, coming on for Guy Hollis. As
Slough
Slough get the kick-off.
It's a long ball forward by Ryan Hope, straight into the arms of Paul Strudley. He's going to get the game back underway for Hungerford.
Yep, and I don't know if Guy Hollis was injured there or whether it's a tactical thing. Ball's been played forward. Stefan Brown beats New to the ball. Ball's with Dylan. Dylan up against Preen. Preen does well to win the ball off him and tries to play the ball forward for Brown on that far hand side. Brown just slips as he tries to get the ball. Evades a challenge of Dylan, but not the challenge of Putman, but it comes off Putman. It's out for a throw-in on that far-hand side. Like I say, if you do want to get in contact with us, you can contact us on Twitter at MyFC Rebels Radio, or if you are listening on the YouTube thingy, there's a comment spot, and you can comment in there and say hello. So we'll say hello to Mark Godding, who's listening in. Apparently he's found us.
Like, where's Wally?
Yeah, I don't know. We've been here all day, haven't we? So
long throw came in, but Adam New won the ball easily for Slough.
Flicked on by Preen. Clark then puts it into the box, and Stefan Brown's in, and he was didn't look like he was offside. He's banging the floor with I think disgust there. I think the ball came to him. He's hit it into the ground and gone over the top, and looked like he was
falling as he shot.
Yeah, and he wasn't offside, so that should have been a good chance for Brown to put Hungerford 2-0 up, but he couldn't take it. It remains 1-0 to Hungerford here at Holloway's Park, as Scott gets game back underway for a long kick, looking for Charlie Empey. Empey up against Day. Day does well to win the header, only far as Dylan. Dylan heads it forward. Herring with the clearance, aiming into the box, but that's easily into the hands of Mark Scott. And Scott tries to get Slough on the attack quickly. Ball played forward, looking for Warren Harris. Harris up against Tyler, and it comes off Tyler, and it's a throw-in. And Sean Fraser comes across for Slough to try and take it quickly. Plays it in towards Warren Harris. Scott Harris beaten to the ball. It's cleared by Hungerford over the head of Williams. Williams heads it in the wrong direction. News in a foot race with Brown. Brown's got a lot of speed. Gets the ball, but New with a tackle. It's out for a throw-in, and New's actually going to get a yellow card here. And he's only been on the pitch 2 minutes and 27 seconds. He's got a yellow card.
Not quite sure what it's for.
No, we couldn't see it. It was just down the sideline. So obviously something that the referee had seen. The Hungerford players were all appealing for something. So it's a free kick to Hungerford. And it looks like O'Brien will take it for Hungerford. And they sent forwards both Mick Jones and Mike Jones, and Gary Horgan have gone forwards for this free kick. O'Brien to take. And it's gone straight through to Mark Scott in goal. And Scott takes a clearance looking for Charlie Empey. Empey up against Tyler. It comes off Tyler. It's a throw-in. No, well, finally it's a throw-in to somebody.
I think the referee and linesman guessed at that one.
Yeah, not good. Dylan plays it in towards Hope. Back towards Dylan. Back towards Ryan Hope. Ryan Hope turns, gives it to Webb. Webb just overruns the ball and loses it. Good tackle there by Stefan Brown. Trying to play it into the middle for the run of Scott Rees. Rees plays it over to O'Brien. O'Brien's got a bit of space here to run at Sean Fraser. He's on the edge of the box. Goes into the box, trying to get through. Sean Fraser comes across with a tackle. Warren Harris with the clearance. Ball will come out to Scott Harris. Scott Harris just got barged there as people just stand in the way and you can't see. Scott Harris in a challenge with Mike Jones. Get his name right, Mike Jones. Mike Jones does well, but runs into Nathan Webb. Cleared by Herring. And the ball will bounce. And Adam New makes a mistake and he's led in Stefan Brown. Brown trying to look in, and Hungerford appealing for a penalty, and the referee said it's a goal kick after all of that. And Stefan Brown just got caught with Adam New, and somehow it's all ended up as a goal kick.
Yeah, Adam New just missed his header. Should have gone, put the ball safely back to Scott, but he missed it, and Stefan Brown's let in. Between the two of them, they sort of both went for it and both missed it in the one out for goal kick.
Ball's being cleared by Clark, only into the centre circle where Fraser wins that first header. Scott Harris up against Matt Day. Matt Day wins it, pounces through, and he gets a kind ricochet as well. Cleared this time by Tyler, but only as far as Webb, and that's a terrible tackle by Clark. He's going to go into the book for that one. Webb is down there. He's just bursting through, and Clark slid in and nowhere near the ball, was he?
It's a late tackle.
And
left his foot high to make sure he tripped the player.
And we're just... yeah, he's I don't know what Clark's waiting time for. He might as well just get the yellow card and get on with it. But yeah, it's a free kick to Slough. It's about 40 yards away from goal. It's a yellow card there for Clark. And Slough have a free kick 40 odd yards away from goal. Central position. Ryan Hope will stand over this free kick. And... Hope just chips the ball in towards the area. It's going towards Charlie Empire. Empire gets to it first, but can't keep his header down with Adam New just behind him. Maybe he might have left that one a little bit, but...
I think a little with lack of communication between the two of them. But it's one of those awkward free kicks where it's right in the middle of the pitch. You don't really have an angle to cross it in.
Yeah, and apparently it's starting to rain in Biggleswade. And... we're just waiting for Strudley to take this goal kick. Launches the ball long. It's well won by Webb, only as far as Tyler. Tyler heads it into the path of O'Brien. O'Brien just runs the ball past Sean Fraser. Gets the ball in on this near-hand side. Still got Fraser, just overruns the ball. And it comes through to Nathan Webb. And Webb just plays the ball forwards looking for Scott Harris. It's won by Matt Day. It comes out towards Tyler. Tyler plays the ball forward, but not the best of balls. I've got to say, every time I see the number 5 for Hungerford play Matt Day, he is dominant. He wins every header. He's strong in the tackle. He looks like he might like the odd pie or two, but he is a heck of a defender.
I think you call him robust, but definitely not scared of a tackle.
As the ball's been thrown in, it's cleared by Herring, headed away by Fraser into the centre where Nathan Webb tries to win the headers. Come out towards Ryan Hope. He's trying to play the ball for the run of Putman. Putman up against Horgan. And that's got to be... oh, how is that not a yellow card? Referee. Horgan loses the ball. And then as Putman tries to get through, Horgan slips, but he pulls Putman down as well. It's got to be a foul, surely.
The referee's not even given a free kick as a Hungeford break, but...
cleared by Williams and then headed forwards by Clark. Flicked on by Reese, looking for Preen. Preen does well, controls the ball. Lovely little ball. They're looking for the run of Reese on that far hand side. Hits it straight at Dylan. Ball comes back to him. Plays it into the box, looking for Clark. And Mark Scott just pedals back and grabs that ball and stops it from coming over the line. And the referee just... having a good challenge here between Mike Jones and Charlie Empire. Empire wins the ball, but it comes out towards Tyler. Tyler does well to keep the ball in. It's controlled by Fraser. Fraser chips the ball forward again, looking for Empire. Empire up against Jones. Comes off O'Brien, and it's out for a throw.
Sean Fraser take it right in front of us once again.
Yeah, just looking for... he plays it quickly towards Hope. Hope flicks the ball, looking for... Scott Harris, but it's headed clear by Mike Jones and then headed forwards by Webb. And how is that a foul when the one on Lewis Putman isn't a foul? It's just crazy from this referee.
Yeah,
really don't know what he's doing.
Scott just a gentle push in the back of Jones, I think it was there.
Yeah, I mean, it's a clear foul, but and then how was the other one on Putman not a foul? Yeah. It's strange. As Matt Day gets the game back on with this free kick. It's been flicked on well by Stephen Brown, looking for the run of O'Brien. O'Brien into the box, waiting for everyone to come back. Fraser gets a touch, and then is it in? Oh, he's hit the post. It's Preen again with an effort. He's hit it into the ground. It hits the post, comes all the way across the goal, and somehow Mark Scott manages to keep it from going across the line when it looked like it was going in, and he launches a long kick forwards. Jones again wins that battle, and the ball headed wide by Jones, and Jones having a good battle with Charlie Empire, isn't he?
Yeah, there's both of them going up for the headers. Both big, strong lads, tall as well.
Fraser with the throw. It's pushing the back. This time the referee sees it, and he just missed the challenge there by Scott Reese. He just missed that. He was looking at the free kick, but Reese just did a challenge on Ryan Hope, and he just caught Ryan Hope with his studs.
Yeah, his studs were showing there. He
missed it because he'd actually spotted a foul for pushing the back. which is strange that he's actually spotted a foul, but he missed an even worse tackle there. So it's a free kick to Slough, and Sean Fraser will take it. It's about 10 yards inside the Hungerford half. Slough sent forwards Adam New to had a bit of height for this free kick, as Fraser just aims it towards New. It's been come off Matt Day, and then on the far hand side Horgan trying to keep it in. He can't. He's out for a throw into Slough, and obviously Slough without Guy Hollis on there, no long throw to come in for them.
No, it's Ryan Hope. This guy's going to leave it for Jay Dillon. Looked like Hope's going to take it himself, but Dillon's going to be taking the throws on the left, straight to Putman, back to Dillon. Guy tried to go past Clark, but he's well blocked, and Dillon will get a throw in the exact same place as he did a second ago.
Yeah, Dillon just throws it back towards Webb. Webb plays it forwards back towards Dillon. It comes back out towards Nathan Webb. Webb just being challenged here by Preen, and Preen does well to chase that ball down. It's going to come through for Reese. Reese heads it forward to Brown. Brown now heads it back towards Preen. Good play here from Hungerford, trying to find O'Brien, but played it behind him, and it's out by Fraser, and Tyler's first to the ball. Plays it down. Preen doing well to keep the ball in here. Preen just evading a couple of challenges, plays it in. Scott Harris trying to win the ball. Jones comes through and wins the ball well. Turns in the centre of the play, gives it to Reese, back towards Tyler. Tyler out towards O'Brien, and O'Brien's got a bit of space here to run at the Slough defence. Plays it in towards Preen. Preen unmarked, just going across goal and just gets a little push there, but the referee hasn't seen that one. Given back to Herring. Herring, lovely ball out to O'Brien. O'Brien up against Warren Harris. O'Brien fancies his chances, gets to the byline, gets a cross in, but only as far as Sean Fraser. And then Webb with the clearance. Not the best of clearances for Slough. Hungerford with some pressure on. Ball with Herring. Herring just overruns it. Runs into Warren Harris. Still going down the side. Gets a cross in, but he's somehow won a corner.
Yep.
There you go. I couldn't see it take a deflection, but our position wasn't the best down that sideline. But it's a corner to Hungerford.
And Hungeford have come out quite strongly in the second half, looking to get straight at Slough and double their lead.
Yeah, and Hungerford in absolutely no hurry whatsoever to take this corner. Preen just deciding going to jog to the corner flag now rather than walk. Taking his time. He still hasn't taken the corner. You're not missing anything. Still waiting. The corner comes in. It's a good one. It's headed goalwards, and it's a good save there. It was Horgan with the header on target, and Mark Scott had to put a strong arm out and keep that one out of the goal. It's another corner to Hungerford. Slough under some good pressure here from Hungerford first 12 minutes of this first half.
Hungerford have already had more shots on target in the second half than he did in the whole of the first half. So they've got another corner here.
And played at the far post. This time it's a good headed clearance from New. Comes to the edge of the area where Reese plays it, but only as far as Sean Fraser plays it through to Putman. And Putman's just got caught there, and it was Horgan with the foul. And he's just caught him on the ankle, and he's going to get a yellow card. Most probably 5 minutes after he should have got a yellow card. So the referee's got it right in the end, but just 5 minutes later than he should have done.
I think it's Putman just stayed down just for a
I think he just caught his ankle. Putman does have a bit of a dodgy ankle. 58. So 58 minutes gone. It's still Slough Town 0, Hungerford 1. Slough will have a free kick just done their centre circle inside their own half. And Williams will stand over to take this free kick for Slough. And plays it in again, looking for Charlie Empire. Empire gets a touch onto it, heads it into the box, and then it's come through to Warren Harris. He's up against Mike Jones. He's being pushed on there. It's got to be a goal kick, and almost a chance blocked there by Slough as Warren Harris came through, and as he tried to play it into the box, it was blocked. And there's to be a substitution on the far hand side. It's going to be Hungerford that make the change. Alan O'Brien is the player coming off. Coming on is 14 Mark Draycott. That substitution on 59 minutes. And I've noticed that O'Brien seems to be the player that Hungerford always take off. They give him about an hour and then take him off. They don't seem to, unless he's having a good game, he doesn't seem to play the whole 90 minutes.
I haven't seen the stats, but it looks like Slough can make a substitution as well.
Yeah, and it's going to be Scott Harris coming off, and they're just going to wait to see who comes on.
Imagine
it's going to be Lee Barney.
That's a like-for-like substitution for Slough.
How's that like for like?
They're both strikers, aren't they?
Yeah,
It's
but
like
one's a battling ball winner. The other one's a pacier, shorter guy. So
You can
a striker for a striker, but not like for like. They look nothing like each other. Play nothing like each other.
Both got brown hair. Both.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's
fine.
enough. That's enough for us.
Like for me.
We don't need anything else. They've both got brown hair. That's enough for us. As the ball's been played forward, it's cleared by Fraser, only as far as Tyler. Tyler does well to get control of the ball at the second attempt. Plays the ball down the line, but can't keep it in. And interesting to see what formation Hungerford play now, because O'Brien was a left winger, and Preen seems to have come into that left wing position. As we're just having a bit of a mess up with the balls here. There's too many balls on the pitch. And Sean Fraser will take this throw in, just flows it up in there. Charlie Empire flicks it on. Then Barney flicks it on as well. It's come through on the far hand side. It's out towards Adam New. New plays it in towards Dylan on just inside his own half. Dylan takes control, plays the ball forward, looking for Putman. Over the head of Putman. It's Matt Day that comes across, and you could say that's
Sliced that clearance there.
I wouldn't say slide. I think he's hoofed that clearance. I don't think he sliced. I think he meant that. It's out of play for a throw on the far hand side. So I'll take it quickly with Dylan to Putman. Back towards Dylan. Dylan got a chance to get to the byline. Plays it into Empire. Empire's got a couple of players on it. Just on the side of the penalty area. Kills it back to Ryan Hope. Hope just goes past a couple of players, but then loses the ball. And then Hungerford could bring the ball out. Great challenge there by Dylan, and that's a foul. And it's Scott Rees who's a judge. I can't see what he's arguing about. He clearly caught Dylan after Dylan had won the ball. It's not a yellow card offence, but it's clearly a foul.
Yeah, just as Dylan won the ball back, Reese had left his foot in, make sure he wouldn't come away with it. But Slough with his free kick, about 35-40 yards away from goal on the left-hand side.
Yeah, Ryan Hope standing over it again. And again, Adam News come forwards at the back post.
Looks like he's on marks at the moment.
And Matt Day, the captain, just organising that Hungerford defence as Ryan Hope stands over this free kick, whips it in towards the goal. It's Charlie Empire beaten to the ball by Mike Jones. It's won by Nathan Webb on the area. He's still got the ball. Slough appealing for a penalty, but it's being brought out by Mike Jones, and he's doing well, bringing the ball out, playing the ball forward, looking for the run of Brown, but spotted by Dylan. Dylan plays it back to Hope, and Hope can't keep it in. It's out for a throw in. But penalty to you? Didn't look like it.
No, it didn't look like it to me. It looked like a ball bounced between the two players about a yard away from each other. I think they've claims for handball, but not much you could have done really.
So 18 minutes gone so far of the second half. It still remains Slough Town 0, Hungerford 1. That goal coming on 39 minutes for Hungerford through Gary Preen, who's also hit the post in the second half as Horgan takes the throw for Hungerford on that far hand side. It's up with Ryan Hope, gives it to Dylan, plays it forwards. It's won by Tyler. Tyler can bring the ball forward. It's being chased down by Charlie Empire. Tyler does well to evade the challenge, plays it out to Preen, now in the left wing position, comes inside. Up against Sean Fraser, does well to evade the challenge and wins a free kick for a foul by Sean Fraser. And it's good position, this, just almost level with one of the posts, but about 30 yards out away from goal.
Yeah, and it looks like Preeney's gone to the left-hand side and Draycott's gone up front for Hungerford. It's definitely a shooting range here for Hungerford. Clark looks like he's going to be the one to take this one. As the referee counts out 10 yards.
There's a goal in the game. Bideford are now 2-1 down at home to Dorchester. As the blue skies make way for some dark clouds coming in on the far hand side as Clark takes the free kick, hits it straight at the ball. It comes through to Preen inside the box, shoots, and he drills it straight across the goal, and it's Horgan in the box who's failed to get a touch on it. It's one of those cross-come shots that it's not on target as a shot, but he just needed someone to poke the ball in, and Horgan was quite close to it, couldn't get that final touch. It went out wide. It's a goal kick.
Yeah, it was a really poor free kick, but Preen reacted quickest to it. Got to, and as you said, a really dangerous cross in. Any touch from anyone and it would have gone in. It comes away as a Slough goal kick.
And Scott takes it, looking for Putman. Putman does well to control, but loses out to Clark. Clark playing the ball down, looking for the run of Brown. Brown up against New. Brown does well to get go to the side of the ball, gets looking for the run of Clark. Well spotted by Adam New, plays it off, and it's come off New. It's out for a throw in, and Brown takes it quickly towards Horgan. Horgan just comes inside, puts a cross in, looking for Scott Rees in the box, but over his head and into the arms of Mark Scott, and Scott tries to get Slough on the attack quickly. Long kick by him. That looks like it will bounce all the way through to Strudley, and he's almost dropped that just down the edge of his penalty area there. Good goalkeeping, caught it at the second attempt.
Yeah, he nearly walked out of the box with it as well. He did really well to hold on to it.
And then looks long for the ball. It's come through to Fraser. Fraser heads back towards goalkeeper Scott, and it looks like the two goalkeepers are just going to have a bit of game of keep ball. As long ball forwards by Slough. So Warren Harris underneath, up against Tyler. Warren Harris can't keep it in. It's out for a throw. And Tyler in his Hong Kong Fooey outfit just take the throw. Eventually plays it in. It's aimed towards Draycott. It's come through to Brown. Brown up against Williams. Brown goes down and wins a free kick there. As the Slough question what the free kick was for, but the referee says it's a free kick. It's a free kick to Hungeford just inside the Slough half. And another goal. Dorchester made it 3-1 now. 3-1 up away to Bideford. As the free kick will come in from Preen. And plays the ball in. It's headed clear by Williams, only as far as Herring. Herring on the edge of the box. Flicks the ball into the box, looking for Draycott. Well spotted by Fraser, who wins a header. Volleyed away by Warren Harris. It's waiting for Putman. Putman just waiting for the ball to get to him. Mike Jones played the ball for it. It's up for Barney. Barney does well. Gets to the ball before Tyler. Then turns away from goal. Gives it to Ryan Hope. Hope's just got Warren Harris making a great run here on this near-hand side. Not spotted. Played the ball forwards, and a good tackle there by Horgan, and it's out for a throw-in. Ryan Hope takes it quickly towards Dylan. Dylan back out towards Ryan Hope. 1-2, give and go. Get to Dylan. Dylan plays it in. It's going to come through to Barney, who keeps the ball in just on the edge of the box. Then played it through, centre to Dylan. And then Mike Jones with a clearance for Hungerford. And Adam New and Nathan Webb just run into each other, and the ball breaks kindly for Hungerford. Out towards Stephen Brown. Heads it behind Rees, and the ball comes through to Lewis Putman. Putman now going to have a run at Clark. Still on that far hand side. Still got the ball. Gives it into Barney. Barney back towards Dylan. Slough with a bit of possession football here, but ball still with Dylan. Back towards Ryan Hope. Hope just closed down. Ball breaks to Putman. Putman will give it back to Ryan Hope. Plays it forward for Dylan. Dylan in advanced position here. Trying to find Warren Harris. He's going to come through to Harris inside the box. Oh, he tried to flick it into the path of Barney, but Mike Jones again does well to stop the ball. Headed forwards by Adam New. Webb wins it. Gives it to Dylan. Dylan advances forward. Hits it from 25 yards, and Strudley saves on his goal line as the Slough fans clap for a shot on target.
It's only the second one of the game. Came there from Jai Dillon about 25 yards away from goal. There was a fairly easy save for Strudley in the end after Slough had plenty of possession.
Yeah, and the long ball forwards. Adam New wins the header against Brown and then wins the second header, but only as far as Clark. Clark plays it forwards looking for Draycott. Draycott easily spotted with those luminous yellow boots, trying to play the ball to Preen. Preen on the edge of the Slough box, just up against Sean Fraser, trying to tease him in. Oh, does well to go past him. Fires it in, and then it's a goal, a second goal for Hungerford. Mark Draycott, the scorer here, and that goal is on 68 minutes.
That's some really good footwork by Preen on the left-hand side. He faked to go one way, putting Sean Fraser to the floor, and then put a dangerous cross in, and Draycott has had the easy tap in, probably one of the easiest goals he's scored.
Yeah, it's scored from about 3 inches out, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's just tapped right in.
And it's Slough Town 0, Hungerford 2. And just as Slough have a shot on target, Hungerford go straight down the other end and score.
Yep.
And Slough are waiting to take the kick off, and Hungerford are still taking their time getting
Slough
back.
make a substitution though.
Yeah, final substitution for Slough on the far hand side. It looks like Gherkin Gockman coming on, and it's Lewis Putman going off.
So that's Slough's third and final change. Lewis Putman off, Gherkin Gockman on. Is that a like-for-like substitution?
No.
It looks like Gherkin Gockman's come in to this right-hand side.
Warren Harris has gone to the left-hand side. So Slough will get the game back underway. And Slough the kick-off. It's with Ryan Hope, played forwards to Sean Fraser. Fraser plays the ball forward looking for Barney, but Tyler first to the ball. Then a ball played forward by Webb. Now he's trying to find Gockman with a bit of space. Gockman just can't get to that one and keep it in on that far hand side. It's out of play for a throw in. And
just spinning away.
I think
from
some
the
Slough
top.
fans have had enough already. Looks like they're trying to get a better position, or they're leaving early. One of the two. It's suddenly come over quite dark, hasn't it? You can just feel it getting a little bit chillier here.
Yeah, that sun's been replaced by grey clouds, as you said.
Yeah, Tyler with the ball. It's flicked on by Reese, only as far as Draycott. Draycott plays the ball forwards for Preen. Ball just stayed in there, and Slough just caught out by there. The ball play forwards, looking for the run of Stephen Brown, but Mark Scott does well to get to the ball first. And Preen again is
It's causing lots of problems down the left hand
he doesn't look like a normal. He looks a bit small, and he's not like a normal striker, but he's having a good influence on the game. Ball played forward. Tyler's first to the header there, but can't keep it in place. Out for a Slough throw.
Yeah, so he's probably got. It looks like he's got 2 feet to me, and he's causing lots.
He's
of
got
problems.
2 feet.
Yeah, 2 feet left foot, right foot,
I'm glad he's
both
got 2
both.
feet. I've got a left foot and a right foot. As Ryan Hope heads the ball forwards, only as far as Herring. Herring with the clearance, headed away by Fraser. Comes back though towards Herring. Barney trying to win the ball as I think it's Reese and Webb collide, and it's a free kick to Hungerford just inside the Hungerford half, and Day takes it quickly, looking for Stephen Brown, headed away by New, and then flicked on by Fraser, but only as far as Reese. Reese picks it up just inside the half, trying to find Preen on that far hand side. Preen up against Fraser in the corner. Can't see what's happening, but it's out for a goal kick.
But as I was trying to say before you cut me off.
I didn't cut you off.
You did.
I'm just telling you that I've got a right and a left foot.
But you can't kick the ball with either of them,
I can, not very far.
though. Preen can go on either his left foot or his right foot, and it means Fraser doesn't know if he's going to cut in or go down the byline. It's causing lots of problems.
Yeah, as Mark Scott's long kick is headed away by Matt Day, and it's fallen kindly to Stephen Brown, but Nathan Webb does well to get the ball back and evade the challenge. Plays the ball forward. Slough with 4 up front now, trying to flick on. Barney flicks on, trying to find into the path of Warren Harris, but again Matt Day is the person that clears. It's now with Reese on that far hand side. He's got 2 Slough players on him. Back towards Horgan. Horgan with a high clearance, looking for Brown. Brown beaten to the ball by Williams. It will break kindly though in the centre for Reese. Reese just overruns that one, and New wins the ball back for Slough. Just bringing the ball forwards. Challenged, and he's won a free kick there for a challenge by Reese.
Yeah, Reese just clicked his news first. He's passing that away. Nathan Webb would leave this for Tom Williams to take long, looking for Charlie MP. Doesn't quite win the flick on, but he's
Mike Jones
gonna
again
get there
wins the
first.
ball, and then Preen with the clearance for Hungerford. And,
Slough throwing just in front of us. Sean Fraser will come up to take.
Yeah, Charlie Empire saying where he wants the ball, and it's poor throw in by Fraser. It's won by Preen, comes back towards Fraser, towards Webb. Webb just takes a couple of heavy touches, just got a foul there by Draycott, and it's a free kick to Slough on the halfway line. Slough take it quickly with Sean Fraser, but the referee says it wasn't in the right spot. He's literally about 2 yards away from where it was.
I think it was also a moving ball as well.
Slough take it quickly towards Webb. Webb just plays that one way behind Jai Dillon. Dillon plays it forward now to Warren Harris. Plays it into Dillon. Dillon on the overlap. Evades. He's got pulled back there by Clark, and Clark's got to be careful because he's already on a yellow card here. And you know, I think that's almost a yellow card offence for me.
Yeah, Dillon was going to get right in behind the Hungeford defence, and he's just pulled him back cynically,
Yeah,
making sure he
and
didn't go anywhere.
You know, I can't understand why the referee doesn't see it as a yellow card offence, and if it is, he's off the pitch. Clark's got to be careful of what he's doing. As it is, it's a free kick to Slough, which Ryan Hope will take. It's about 25 yards out away from goal, but on that far hand sideline, Slough sent forwards both Williams and Hope to try and get something for this. Some pushing and shoving just going on in the box. Referee just making sure that the one-man wall is 10 yards back as Ryan Hope looks to take it. Puts it goalwards. It's been headed clear by Hong Kong Fui Tyler, and it's out for a corner for Slough. It just looks like it's going to piddle down with rain any second,
Yeah,
doesn't it? It's just
after all the sun we had earlier.
and Slough got a corner. It's going to be Tom Williams who will go over to take this one. And just waiting for Williams to take this corner. Again, Adam New forwards for it for Slough. It's into the far post. It's come off another Hungerford head. It's another corner. This time it'll be on the far hand side. Ryan Hope will come and take this one. And Slough just put in a bit of pressure on with a run of corners here. And again, Tom Williams has gone to join the massive bodies inside that 6-yard box. As Ryan Hope takes this corner, floats it towards the back post. It's going to be too high. It's going to come back to Warren Harris. Harris chips the ball into the box. Matt Day again with the clearance, only high up towards where Dylan is. It's Preen that wins the ball though, and then hooks the ball forwards. And Mark Scott comes 25 yards out of his goal to volley this ball forwards. He's caught it well, but he's caught it too much. It's gone straight out of play for a goal kick.
Yeah, only one bounce before it went out for a goal kick there. A shame he couldn't get on target. Shot on target. But it's a goal kick. Strudley's taking his time.
Yeah, just waiting for Strudley to take this goal kick. Not in a hurry. Takes the kick. Aims it towards Clark. It's going to be Warren Harris that wins the initial header, but then it's flicked on by Herring. Herring's ball is headed away by Williams, only as far as Reese. Reese heads it towards Preen. Preen takes it on the chest, but Fraser wins the ball. It's one come out towards Ryan Hope. Hope now turns, looking to go past Herring. He's trying to play the ball out, and then he just misplaces his shots and plays the ball straight out of play for a throw into Hungerford. And Horgan will take the throw on that far hand side. Horgan's throw come through and it's come off Dylan for another throw, so Hungerford have made about 20 yards down the pitch.
Clark's dummy to take this one, to leave with Horgan. So Hungeford take the time once again.
Yep, Horgan taking this throw on the far hand side. Long throw aimed towards Brown. Brown does well, flicks it into the box. It's cleared by Williams, only as far as Reese, but his poor control's giving it to Ryan Hope. Hope just turns, plays into Nathan Webb. Nathan Webb's just beaten to the ball by Preen, and then the ball's called into Draycott, scored that second goal. Launches a shot from a good 30 yards out there, but not to trouble Mark Scott in the Slough goal. It still remains here with 32 minutes of this second half gone. It's still Slough Town 0, Hungerford 2. And we'll just cement the place in the playoffs for Hungerford.
There's a Chippenham in 5th place currently drawing, so I think Hungeford would go ahead of them.
Charlie Empire flicks the ball on through, flicked onto Warren Harris, looking for the run of Barney, but Barney can't get to the ball before Strudley can, and it's safely into the arms of Strudley, and he'll wander across his box. And he still hasn't taken the goal kick, and then kicks long, looking for Brown, but it's won by New, and then he wins the second header. But then it's won by Reese in the centre for Hungerford, out towards Clark. Clark plays the ball forward, looking for Brown, who works really hard for this Hungerford side. Got the ball on the far hand side, just looking for someone to come along and help. Help comes from Reese. Reese being closed down. He's going to take a shot from 30 yards, and again it's not far away from the goal there, but Hungerford may be 2-0 up, maybe looking at a shoot on sight policy here. They're definitely peppering the Slough goal with some shots, aren't they?
Trying to catch Mark Scott out, but he must have been pretty closely dived for it, but it didn't trouble him in the end. As he takes a long goal kick, looking for Charlie MP. He's going to win the header. Comes
through to Warren Harris. Oh, and Warren Harris just chips the ball forward, looking for the run of Barney, but it's a little bit too hard, that ball forwards, and Barney can't get there before Strudley. Strudley's got the ball, and he'll run across the edge of his penalty area, as he does all the time.
So I think that's what they call game management nowadays. Just eke out as many seconds as you can.
As he launches the long kick forwards, looking for Clark, beaten to the ball by Dylan, but it will come through to Horgan, who plays the ball forwards. Adam New with the header for Slough, only as far as Herring. Heads the ball forwards, it's going to fall for New, gets a touch to it. Then Williams wins the ball for Slough. He'll play it in towards Webb, just in the centre, Hope. Hope plays it out towards Gockman. Gockman's first real touch of the ball. He's got Tyler on his back, but Gockman evades that challenge. Then plays the ball. Good run here by Ryan Hope, getting behind the defence. Hits it straight at Mike Jones, and Mike Jones does really well to come back and get the ball. And it's a throw into Slough. They take it quickly, looking for Charlie Empire. Charlie Empire in the 6-yard box. Challenge. It will break through to Gockman. Gockman out to Ryan Hope. Hope just takes a touch rather than get the ball in quick. Hope trying to make a little bit of space for the cross. Hits it straight at Tyler. He's got Nathan Webb on his inside. Plays it in towards Webb. Webb just tries to win the ball. He goes down, and then on the floor he scissor kicks it towards Williams. Williams then plays the ball forwards, but only as far as Clark. But it comes kindly for Warren Harris. Now looking for a free kick though. They've got to go a throw in on the far hand side.
Yeah, both Warren Harris and Horgan went for slide tackles. It looked like Horgan's a bit late, but the referee saw it as fair.
Dylan takes the throw, looking for Warren Harris, now playing as a left winger, challenged by Horgan. The ball breaks through to Dylan, but Slough still got the ball somehow with Dylan. He just plays the ball in here, looking for Webb. Webb beaten to the ball, and there's the referee still letting the game play on. It's come through to Lee Barney. Barney just plays it now to Dylan. Dylan looking to try and get a cross in up against Clark. Still trying to get it. He goes past Clark, but then pushes the ball too far, and Horgan clears for Hungerford up towards Stephen Brown. Brown trying to play it into the path of Draycott. Well won by Adam New. Played into the middle now for Gockman. Gockman 25 yards out, plays it towards Barney. Good bits the ball back, and Gockman shoots, but it's a daisy cutter, but safely into the arms of Paul Stradley. Gockman not getting the best of contacts on that shot, but at least it's a shot.
He just rushed it and hit it with his weaker foot. It was on target, but didn't trouble Strudley in goal.
No, and then it's taken quickly by Strudley. Stephen Brown heading on for the run of Draycott. Draycott score of that second goal from about 3 centimetres out. Plays the ball here looking for Brown. It's cleared by Williams. Only as far as Reese. Reese plays it in towards Preen. Preen on the edge of the box for Hungerford. Just looked like he'd been caught there, but Sean Fraser won the ball for Slough and brings the ball out. Plays it in towards Ryan Hope. Hope, a couple of yards inside his own half. Plays the ball back now for the run of Gockman. Gockman in the middle, just chips the ball over looking for Warren Harris. Warren Harris gets the ball first, but then Matt Day comes across for Hungerford and leads by example. The captain brings the ball out and then gives it to Preen. Preen just tried to flick the ball with the outside of his foot and just kicked it straight out of play. But
it's possibly the worst pass I've seen today.
From Preen, at least he's been exemplary, hasn't he? He's a very, very good player. He's got 2 feet apparently as well.
Yeah, he's got 2 feet, but he couldn't use either of them there.
No. Ball's been won through by Charlie Empire towards Gockman. Gockman trying to evade a couple of challenges. Comes off Gockman and is out for a throw in.
Tyler's going to take some right in front of us, and he's walking over slowly, taking as much time as possible.
He's just shouting for someone to make a run there, but Tyler puts the throw in. Gockman can't get the ball. It's won by Brown. It comes off a Slough player. It's out for a throw in, and Slough just their heads have dropped a little bit here with 8 minutes left of the game to go.
Yeah, I've been struggling to create any real chances on goal, and the last couple of games seems to be all the same. Can't quite find those clear shots on goal, and can't find those goals to get us back in the game.
Yeah. Tyler takes the throw. It's come through all the way to Fraser, who plays it off. I thought he played it off Stephen Brown, but it must have come back off Fraser. It's out for a throw in to Hungerford, right by the corner flag. And Hungerford take it with Preen. He just takes it quickly towards Draycott. Draycott shrugs off the challenger Gockman just on the byline, puts a cross in over the head of everyone, and Warren Harris will keep it in for Slough on that far hand side. And good work from Clark running back into position for Hungerford. Warren Harris with the ball inside, travelled about 15-20 yards back towards Hope. Gives it to Adam New. Adam New hits it straight at Ryan Hope, then heads it out to Dylan on the far hand side. Dylan tries to keep the ball in but can't, and a bit sloppy from Slough, isn't it?
Yeah, about 10-15 minutes ago we had some real good possession, keeping the ball well. Since then we've not really put 3 or 4 passes together. A bit of Hungeford pressing has caused that, but also a bit of wild passes from the Slough players as well.
And the Hungeford manager just slowly getting the ball back for his player as the throw comes in, looking for Draycott. Takes it down well on his chest, holds off the challenge of New, but Warren Harris wins the ball, and then New cuts inside, then plays the ball out looking for the run of Gockman, but Gockman's going to have a good foot race to get there. He does get there in front of Preen and now can bring the ball forwards for Slough. Preen still with him, but Gockman cuts inside. Gockman back towards Fraser. Fraser in towards Nathan Webb. Webb takes a touch in the centre of midfield, plays it out towards Adam New, just crossing the halfway line now for Slough. Adam New bringing the ball forwards. Chips it forwards. It's played it behind everyone, and Tyler will come along with a huge clearance for Hungerford, trying to find Brown. Lovely touch by Brown. Brings it down. He's up against Williams. Williams does well to come across for Slough and plays the ball forward, but can't keep it in. It hits what we could class as a TV gantry and out of play for a throw in.
And, Hungeford will have the ball about 15 yards inside the Slough half once again with his throw in, which Horgan's going to take. Yeah,
Horgan looking for Draycott, pushing the back there on Dylan. It's a free kick to Slough, Bideford have got a goal back. It's now Bideford 2, Dorchester 3. And Slough are just going to let Mark Scott take this free kick just to try and get a bit of extra distance on this. Get a bit further down the pitch for Slough. As Scott takes this free kick, aimed towards Gockman on that far hand side. Gockman up against Tyler, but it's Mike Jones who comes across and he clears the ball looking for Draycott. Draycott takes it on his chest, then controls the ball, trying to find the runner Preem, but well spotted by Fraser. Fraser plays it to Gockman. Gockman just challenged down by Preem. Gockman plays the ball over the top of him, then plays the ball looking for the runner Charlie Empire. Empire just charges into Mike Jones, and I think in the 50s that would have been a really good challenge, shoulder to shoulder, but nowadays that's a foul and it's rightly a free kick to Hungerford.
I think the referee's missed a couple of 50-50s, but even he can miss that one. It wasn't subtle at all.
Not at all. We've got 5 minutes of the game left. It's still Slough Town 0, Hungerford 2. And Slough Town again having trouble finding the back of the net.
Yeah, struggling to get the ball in the middle of the box or even get a shot away really from inside that box. As
the clearance by New goes towards Barney. Barney beaten to the ball by Matt Day. Then Webb wins the ball in the centre midfield for Slough. Trying to release Charlie Empire on this far hand side. Empire's up against Jones. Good battle between the two. And Jones has done well to win the ball and it's out for a goal kick. And Jones come on as a substitute for Rusby in the 34th minute, and he's actually played really well, hasn't he?
Yeah, him and Matt Day. Is it Matt Day? Yeah, they've been very good, very solid in that centre defence for Hungerford. They won almost every single 50-50 and they've really stopped Slough from getting into the box, haven't they?
Well, I think in the home game Mike Jones actually played centre midfield, so a very versatile player for Hungerford. As Strudley's got the ball for the goal kick, he's still taking his time over it, so finally kicks the ball long, aimed towards Williams. Williams got clattered there by Clark, but Williams gets up, wins the second header, but it's pushed forward by Herring. Herring looking for the runner Brown, who's worked tirelessly on up front for Hungerford, trying to release the ball into Preem. Preem just can't get a touch on that one, and it's gone behind the goal for a goal kick. And we've got about 3.5 minutes of the game left.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get any more shots on target. And
Slough just played the goal kick quickly towards Williams. Williams just taking his time with the ball, plays the ball forward now looking for the run of Warren Harris, headed away by Horgan, comes through to Herring. Herring up towards Reese. Reese does well, plays the ball in towards Draycott. Draycott chipping the ball forward now, looking for the run of Preem, but Preem was offside.
That's
And
the first offside of the entire game.
He hasn't actually given it though, he's let the game go on. So
we have 0 offsides in this game.
So ball's out with Sean Fraser, plays it forward for Charlie Empire. Empire just challenged by Mike Jones. Good battle between the two. Empire wins the ball this time, plays it out towards Fraser. Fraser plays the ball now to Barney. Barney beaten to the ball by Matt Day. Tyler trying to head home. It comes through to Gockman. Gockman chips the ball in. Headed away by Horgan and then headed away by Jones. Only as far as Nathan Webb, who volleys his pass out towards Dylan. But plays it a little bit behind Dylan, and Dylan now crosses the ball into the box looking for Barney. It's come through to Jones and it's cleared well by Scott Reese as Gockman was trying to get to the ball. And there's a foul there as Gockman's just tried to get to the ball, and as Reese clears and they've just collided. Hitchin have taken the lead away to Cambridge City, so Hitchin will go back above Hungerford into third place.
And Hitchin, I think, is still just about in that title race at the moment. So it's going to be a very interesting end to the season with all those teams at the top.
Yep, Strudley takes the goal kick for Hungerford. Flicked on by Herring, but only as far as Williams. Williams with the clearance up towards Barney. Barney does well to hold off the challenge and then trying to play the ball, looking for the run of Charlie Empire into the corner. Empire up against Matt Day. Does well to keep the ball in and plays it off. Was that a corner? Charlie Empire's off the pitch. Matt Day clears the ball, looking for Draycott. Draycott flicks the ball on, but Williams wins the ball, but only as far as Draycott, who cuts inside, brings it into the halfway, into the centre circle, comes back on himself, plays it to the left back Tyler. Tyler just on the halfway line, trying to tease a challenge in. The ball comes over looking for Brown, and New comes across, comes off Stephen Brown and out for a throw in. And Hayes and Yedding have got another goal back, so it's Hayes and Yedding 2, Maidenhead 3. And Slough take the throw in quickly with Fraser. It's come off Tyler, Frome have taken the lead in their game. Looks like they are safe from relegation. Frome 1, Porton Rovers 0 as Mike Jones clears the ball long for Hungerford. It's gone out of the ground, so
I think
we'll need another
Frome
ball.
are now ahead of us. So from being right in that relegation battle a couple of weeks ago, it's being well clear and even ahead of us now.
They've been on a very good run. I think they've only lost one of their last 8 as the ball's been played through to Tyler. Flicked on by Ryan Hope, trying to find Barney, but it's cleared by Matt Day. And Slough a throw which Fraser takes. Trying to find Barney. Barney just got caught there and Slough won a free kick. Foul by Gary Preen.
And this free kick sort of not too far away from the corner flag, but sort of inside of it. Yeah, as we look at it, Frome will be 1 point behind us. They're not quite ahead of us just yet.
And Slough have a free kick. Williams has gone across to take this free kick for Slough. We're into the 45th minute. And Williams just placed the ball forwards. And free kick kind of about 10 yards away from the corner flag, but again close to the sideline as Williams just chips it in towards the area. It's headed by Clark, headed at the far post by Stephen Brown. Brown wins the second header, chested by Webb, and then it's cleared by Brown. It'll come out for a throw.
As Adam New and Matt Day tangled in the box there, New went down. The referee didn't see it as a foul.
The ball's with Nathan Webb on the far hand side. Evades a challenge, plays it in towards Dylan. Dylan closed down, but the ball will break through to Gockman. Gockman trying to shield the challenge of Mark Draycott, but Draycott plays it out of play for a goal kick. Slough take it quickly with Webb up towards Dylan. Dylan trying to get across in. He hits it straight at a Hungerford player, but the ball calls back to him. Puts it across in. It comes off another Hungerford player. It's a corner to Slough on that far hand side. Slough with some pressure here, but a little bit too late in the game.
Yeah, just like on Saturday against Kettering, last 3 or 4 minutes, Slough really came alive, but it was too late in that game as well.
As Ryan Hope takes this corner for Slough into the box, aim for New. It's come all the way through. It's going to be bundled in. It's a save by Strudley. It's come off Strudley for another corner, another shot on target. Good save there from Strudley from Warren Harris. As Harris couldn't really get a clean strike to it, as Strudley was only about a yard away from him. But
it was really tight angle as well.
And it'll be I think it's Williams that's gone across to take this corner for Slough to try and get the referees just spotted some pushing and shoving going on, and they're just trying to see who it is that he's going to talk to. Charlie Empire? I think Charlie Empire and Lee Barney are the two that are being spoken to by the referee. And so the corner will finally come in from Slough. Williams to take. Puts it near post. Ryan Hope trying to flick the ball on, but it will come through to Draycott. Slough appeal for a penalty. New trying to get the ball into the box, and then Draycott with a clearance. Not the best, but it falls to Preen. Preen made a bit of space for himself. Challenged by Nathan Webb, and Webb's fouled Preen, and it's a free kick to Hungerford.
Yeah, look, there was a penalty appeal there. I think it was for handball, but I think it hit him just under the chest, just under his arm. Didn't look like a handball to me. I don't know about you.
No, it wasn't a handball. Full time at Frome. Frome 1, Porton Rovers 0. Strudley again takes his goal kick. He's had an easy day today, and that's the full-time whistle here at Holloway's Park after 48 minutes of the second half. It's finished Slough Town 0, Hungerford 2. Slough again failing to find the back of the net, and although they've been trying to improve their defensive play, their attacking plays has been lacking some not just goals but goal action.
Yeah, I've had a couple of shots on target today, which is a bit better than recently, but none of them really troubled Paul Strudley in goal until that very last second where Warren Harris had a shot, but Strudley was about a yard away and it was quite an easy save, really. But I think you'd have to say Hungerford deserved the win today. First half was quite even, but second half, especially in the first 10-15 minutes, Hungerford were the much better team and could possibly even 3-0 when Preen hit the post and it just about stayed out. But once again, Slough haven't scored, and be looking to improve that in the last couple of games. But
Yeah, so Slough go into next Saturday against Chippenham, who are another side looking for to challenge for the title and the playoffs, and Slough will just be hoping for a little bit of a change in luck and a change of fortune. And obviously it's too late now to bring in extra players, and Charlie Empire will go back to Dubai, so Slough will have to try and cope without him, but not the best of performances from Slough.
I think it was marginally better than the it was a bit better than the game against Kettering, but still not quite where we were earlier in the season, especially in October.
Yep, so Slough go into next Saturday's game on the end of another poor run of games, but they'll be looking forward to. That's just right. The door's just a bit sticky there. So we'll be back next Saturday. Well, I won't be back, but Rebels Radio will be back with Will at the helm next Saturday, and then after that it's away to Cambridge. So until then, have the very best of an Easter weekend. Don't forget, if you do want to sponsor me for the walk, you can do that. If you go onto the Slough Town Supporters Trust, there is a way that you can donate via PayPal if you want to donate for the Supporters Trust. If not, next Saturday, or this Saturday coming, because it's Monday today, isn't it? I forgot what day it is. Yeah, this Saturday we'll be in charge for the game against Chippenham. So until then, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll speak to you soon.
Yeah, see you.